Just a little warning, this podcast does contain some crude language. If you're easily offended, this is maybe not the podcast for you. Fat bar. On a bar. Millionaire. Short breed. Cycling. SPL, EPL, Highland League, sausage roll, sledging, Dooncal salmon. Sports.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah!
Episode 257. Who are you? Mass premise of the quiz is. But oh, that's just the way you went.
Seen the news, Ken, from the cuts to the credits, Ken, and then they turn and start yapping. Yeah, I was one of the there yapping. Does that happen with us on YouTube? Do you put it on for you? If it was you yapping about, go tell him. No. Can't mind it.
Raffles.
Raffles. We're collecting.
Right.
And selling.
It's like mine Anchorman. Mine credits. I'm gonna kick you right in the balls and stuff like that.
Do you think they've ever mouthed, Ken, and said nothing just to make it look good?
Aye.
100%. Same thing they did that.
News. Check the.
That's old school. It's that iPads nowadays, isn't it?
Aye.
The same, is it?
Do you watch the news?
No.
I watch the 10 o'clock news
Depressing.
every night.
Tom Bradbury.
Aye, Tom's good. Like,
There's never any good news
Nothing
on
good.
the news, is there? So I just can't watch it.
Say bad shit.
I just prefer to watch my murder programs.
Oh,
Well, we found
Honestly,
I couldn't believe it.
I was logged into the Instagram fucking 2Bampod and I was scrolling through nothing but murder stuff. Coming up, Marcy's got to us.
That went right through my Instagram.
There was like videos. Mind of the boy, was it boy Hughes, cricketer, get killed.
Merv Hughes.
Merv Hughes.
No, Merv Hughes.
No,
he never
he
got
got killed.
Oh, yeah.
The boy Hughes get killed with a
Got
cricket
ball
ball
off
against
the
the
neck.
neck.
Aye.
That video's just come out. I was like, fuck it, watch it. You're like
Philip Hughes.
Philip Hughes. That's it. Premise, Mus quiz.
Stadiums, so I'll just give you a stadium and you give me the team that plays here. I think we've did it other way. Have I did it other way around or have I did this before?
I think
I think I did it other way around.
but you mucked up the first team. Mine, I think, if I'm right.
Yeah,
Did you need to say the?
It doesn't matter.
Oh no, way.
So first team, Pride Park. Fair play is at Pride Park for 1 point. For 2 points, Bet365 Stadium. The Bet365 Stadium. For 3 points, Ashton Gate.
Dunk's got all these.
Aye.
Ashton Gate.
Abdi was saying it was the toughest team last week. They'd heard that in last week.
Aye, the number 9s. Warb said they got him apart for Newell and
So you didn't get my.
So he didn't get one.
apart for.
So he got 3. I got my part
Point
for
on,
3.
didn't I get the Scottish teams?
Do you know?
Aye.
Nah.
I got my apart for
You got
4.
Suka.
You got Suka, did you?
You got Suka.
Lucky bugger.
I think you've got to have a clue or you got.
Aye.
For this here, Ashton Gate.
Ashton Gate.
14, the race course ground. I just start to get trickier now. The race course ground.
Got something doing, but it's probably not right. But yeah, it's
No,
fun.
right.
It's fun.
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Is that fun?
And 5, Oakwell.
You've heard all them, huh?
Aye.
You've heard them all.
Give where you pick them up, Soccer Saturday. It's where you pick them up.
Aye, you're listening.
Aye, listening. Oh, let's go.
Let's go to Oakwell.
Aye.
And
4. 4 footballers are.
Yeah.
Oakwell.
Oakwell. An answer doing.
Happy.
Oh, well.
Well,
Nice season to start with, was it? Pride Park,
Derby.
Derby County.
Fuck.
Bet365 Stadium,
Stoke.
Ashton Gate,
Plymouth.
Bristol City.
Didn't put anything down.
Bristol City. Racecourse Ground,
Wrexham.
Oxford.
Doncaster.
Wrexham.
Well done.
Well done, Shed. Oakwell,
Notts County.
Huddersfield.
Barnsley.
Barnsley. Fucking hell, Dunk. Only didn't I get a Wrexham? That's the only you didn't
Racecourse
get.
Ground. And you already heard it. It's that documentary.
Racecourse, I was thinking
6.
horses.
11 for Dunk.
7 for me.
Less than that for me.
Mike, you've turned to shit with the quizzes, have you?
That's a crappy. Don't like I.
No.
It was either Mike was unbeatable at mine.
It was
The players.
Marcy texted him a 4.
But he went about 4 months without getting
was
beat.
it?
Undefeated.
If it was it.
If it was it,
Give me
was
that
it?
again.
Is it clue number 1, then clue number 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. 3 points. Derby and Stoke. That's all. I thought Oakwell, oak trees like Nottingham area, forest.
Like you're thinking, mate.
So that'll be fine.
Ah, good.
I watched the documentary last night. Just to remind me what it's like. It was obviously a murder documentary. Sure. And
Obviously.
the boy had murdered his mum and dad. And they Kent it was his son. They couldn't prove it, and they needed to find the bodies. And Ken, how they found the bodies? They taken muck off of the tires of his car and sent it to forensic analysis.
Oh, I see for he'd been.
And I see for he'd been in his car, and they found this pollen. It was really, really rare, and it was off some sort of fucking tree. I can't mind something.
That is
Some sort of tree.
unlucky.
And then they were able to ken for
pin a
us.
location.
I was 4 locations with this tree in the area.
Aye.
Searched out the location. Second day they went to
Found him.
found the bodies.
Great
is
job.
unlucky.
That's a great job. I would love that shit.
Oh,
That's
clever.
forensic files. It's got.
Is it?
Aye, fantastic. Brilliant.
It was-
That's what I like. I like. How did they find you? Oh my god!
You're not interested in the murder bit. You're
Aye.
interested in how they find him.
I think I'd be pretty good at getting them all because I can't other tricks.
So if owners go missing after arguing with Marcy Pod, keep it up, man.
There'll be a documentary years ago he was obsessed by. He thought he knew the system, but he fell doing it one thing.
The obvious one, mobile phone.
Mobile fuck shit, is it? But you think you've got to, if you clean a place, spick and span, you think, yes, and they put that fucking ultraviolet shit. And you just see a shit.
Missed a bit.
Our was, Ken.
Aye.
We are ultraviolet light shit, Ken.
It's your best date outside.
I think so. Hard to get away with, yeah.
It's impossible, I'd say.
You
Hire in a car. You need to hire. Could you hire a car either? Could you? Stealing. You have to steal a car.
You have
Boat.
to stay-
Just a boat.
You wouldn't get
Boat. But how are you getting a body in a boat?
They're still alive in a boat. You can just throw them away.
Yeah, nobody's gone on a boat with me.
No.
Yeah, you fancy coming on a boat? What are you going on a boat for?
But it'll be heaps of witnesses. Pharmacy last seen. I was in a boat with Massey. I didn't come back. It's just you'll never get a serial killer new like all day serial killers like Bundys and Sutcliffe's. And
Technology's ruined that.
it's ruined it. You can't get a world class serial killer new.
You'll never get it.
You need to be a spree guy. Can mind the boy in Washington, the sniper guy.
Just go nuts.
He was just a spree,
Aye.
but eventually got caught.
But then that's
Hernandez. He was a goodie in that, was he? Yeah, goodie, but
Hernandez.
is it Hernandez? Fernandez?
Is that
LA.
a boy?
LA.
Aye. Did they call him a Night Stalker?
Night Stalker.
Night Stalker, aye.
Aye.
Was his Netflix documentary?
Aye,
with him?
that's
He
good.
looked like an evil bastard.
Fucking right, he did.
He looked scary, like.
they're good.
Say the Dahmer. He just looked like a fucking.
I don't think he looked evil. I think he looked like a goody two shoes. That was the problem, Ken.
You kind of can't after though. Oh, he's a serial killer. You looked at me and said,
Aye, that's the thing. Once you came for
see
the
it.
dead,
can see
he
that.
looks evil.
looks
If the
walked
line
in-
does 4 up, they'll probably say you look more like a serial killer mass than
Aye.
somebody else in this 4.
you.
Aye. No.
Nah, Dunk's definitely a serial killer.
Cold.
Aye, quite in.
Dunk's worthy of a crime of passion, is he? not a premeditated murder, just a murder. Just on the spot, like, because he lost his shit.
Realises his face, then he just hands himself straight.
Just lost the rag.
Some boy at Pataudry.
Throttled.
I've had enough of you, you cunt!
Choke him in the pie.
Made a mistake here, too many witnesses.
Really? So far, have you been up to last week, Dunk? Yourself, have you been up to last?
Kirsty's been a wash. It's just been like relentless. It's just burns. You couldn't do that, could you? 24/7.
Is it?
Just they're alright, but it's just when you're sitting there and you hear it at a time, it's non-stop, innit? Just cleaning, cooking, feeding them.
She's only a wafer.
I brought up mother to come in Saturday night. So she gave a house a wee one sore for it on Sunday for a bit. Yeah.
That's a good mum you've got.
To be honest, like, I tell her not to do it, but for some reason she does. But
You must have dropped a few hints though, eh?
no, I didn't actually. It's just like
Kirsty's a wash.
my mother
She's a bit fool, like.
she doesn't drive obviously, so like the sister takes it in. So like normally she'll come in probably every second weekend to see the Burns game. So there's no other way for her to see them unless I'm through with them. So.
Just tactfully here are the cleaning products in the kitchen table. Who's comes in?
No, it's been many a time for a Hib blow my lid because my house is clean, but they just start tearing in. And I'm like, eventually say, like, it's my house. Get the fuck.
I'd be paranoid if my mum started cleaning my house and find some shit that done. It's hard to see, can
Did I get it?
Whoa! My cock rings are in there.
Just things.
So I've just started that, and then Lenny had a party, so took him to that.
Where was that at? Was it
just a Kirkton of skiing, like so?
just a hall?
Just a hall line, a bouncy castle. So small talk with mums.
Teddy.
Torture.
Was it?
Smart talk. Into smart talk.
You just go and sit in the car?
No, I left.
Did you?
You're good actually speaking to wifeys though, aren't you?
But
Kind of as a party, you go away and speak
Speak
to
to
wifeys and we'll speak Ken.
Aye.
None of us speak to wifeys.
nah, but it's like
Don't fuck her head.
but I kid none of them, you know what I mean? So it's just like, oh, it's Morgan and Lenny's dad. So it's just no, I went back home for a bit, and then last night I had Lenny at Dice training, like his first. So that was my first tippings worth into the old kids football, like so.
Did you go alright?
I stood like sort of like a good 50 yards back for the pitch because I just went out to see if he would go at it without like pining around. So he just got stuck in, to be fair, and did better than I thought he would do. But some of the players, like fucking hell, I was like fucking Bern coming on the pitch doing kicky ups, fucking 6-year-old, and I'm like looking at Ken Lennon just can kick a bar, and I was just like fucking hell, like even it's got to be kids that are gifted, you know what I mean? Because you kind of they're that young. I was just looking for what they were doing, and this one boy was just literally like unbelievable what he was doing on the bar, and I'm just going fucking 6-year-old. But it was good. Like,
Long way to go though.
Aye, but same boys that started me at Dice still doing it. That Lenny Nicol, and I was just like, but I got him back in the car. He's like that. He goes, "I really strict, because no fucking about." Just pulling him in and check. Obviously, that's how I knew him because this fit I can't be doing a Friday. It's just a carry on, like. But he was like that. They were like telling him like he was telling. Exactly what he needed, to be fair. But
Like you get a lad coming in and keep you up his skin, but he maybe is not here. He maybe can't tackle. Ken, so he's not a defender. But Lenny gets tore in.
Lenny gets tore in. Like
Ken,
that's his thing.
Got their
Main
own
thing,
skill set, have they, Ken?
But I did. If I was watching, you just seen it. The difference between that and the camp is Abdi was at training last night, wants to play football rather than just a carry on the Friday. Ken.
Like somebody picking their nose and looking at the sky and
so. But he did it because I thought he would just clam up and come off a pitch like so. But he did it. So
So is that him dicing?
No. It's just.
If it was that a trial or
Trial.
something? Or was that a trial?
Because I've not got West End, I got a team on the hand, so I got fed up by waiting about. So I thought I'll take him along, and he's nowhere near Ken.
No.
I was looking at the best players, he's nowhere near it, but I'm got to give him a few weeks to see if he comes on, Ken. So, and he wants to go back. So
he always get better, way better players.
Why? It's just these.
So how many chances do you get?
Oh, that Ken, because it's just started. Like so, I think I'm led to believe I can fuck all about it, but they did put a team in for the hill this first year, I think. So I see that they weed out. So probably when the festival start next year, they've probably got one of the better teams, I'd imagine. So whether it's, but it's just to get him used to fit my trainings, to be honest. But it was just good seeing him getting disciplined, like, and just. But he did what he was told and got tore in. So, but it did open my eyes to like some of these how these young Burns can be that much skill at that age, like.
Half of them's been fucking 1-to-1 coaching since I've been 3.
Again, baby.
Can you mind fit like you were at 6?
Nah.
Keep you up with?
Nah, no chance. Yink.
Can't of mind.
6.
Don't mind that far back.
We definitely didn't.
No.
I definitely wasn't playing football at that time. You?
I definitely had a
I
2 foot
did.
challenge into
I would've-
somebody.
Aye,
I
but-
would have had a football and booted the football.
Aye.
My first strip my mother's got was at 86. I suppose I'm 5 then, so
Aye.
I must have
It's
been
hard to
terrible.
mind that age. I
I can't mean. I keep saying it, my mother. I can't mean nothing for 10.
I mind like playing football.
Maybe in
Just
reviews.
myself out in the garages, out in the back. Before I even started on a boys' club or anything.
Oh, aye. Boys Club didn't start. He was 9
Under
or 10 year old.
11s, aye.
Under 11s. That's one he is doing. Like it's twice the last week he went out himself on the grass just to kick a ball out. I says, "You want me to come out?" And he's like, "Nah." I just looked out the window and he was just running about kicking the ball. That's a good sign.
I suppose my earliest memory is probably primary school, just playing at primary school. When you got 6s v 7s, got a big pitch.
Aye.
But then the little lines would go across the way.
Yeah.
These are sapping, running in with the bar and stuff. My
Well, I mean,
bar.
being up in Ferguson, I was out, I can't remember, maybe 7 or 8 playing
Aye.
in the grass, and there's a handful of us playing
well,
football.
And I'll be
suppose
just merged.
We played down at West Bray Park.
Aye.
I mind chugs and that fucking about there from there.
I was hanging about with all Allardynes, like
Aye,
Reds and
yeah.
all them. They were playing football and we was kicking the ball with them. Aye. Long time ago, though. So fun did Kirsty come home
Monday morning at 5 o'clock.
in the morning?
Buzzing to get her home.
Straight to work.
No, I didn't. I divided him that day. Obviously, she went to bed, but it was like, it's an eye opener. I can't fit you did anyway, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's probably the longest I've had him just on my Todd, and I was just like, I'll take a stress of work.
Katie went to Spain with Sheds Lisa. Well, you don't own her, but Ken.
Aye.
Give it a mean. They were there what for 5-6 days.
4 days, 5
Was
days,
it
was it?
5
Can't
days?
mind.
And I'm
Probably
like,
that is real, man.
I just went to Blackpool.
That's what I
I'm
mean.
not sitting about in the house.
Aye,
I
aye.
can't do that. No way.
Aye.
We'll go to Blackpool and we'll do something.
Do something, aye.
Do something every day.
Yeah,
I found that a lot easier than
it's a good eye.
being stuck in the
Good
house.
idea, to be fair, aye.
'Cause you run out of idea. You go
You
for
do
a
run-
walk and go to
aye.
swing park.
Aye.
and
That's
what
it.
else is there to do in Tulloch, Ken?
Yeah.
Also, do you only work the same hour?
Yeah.
But
So
no, it was
she-
fine. It was fine because like I work a lot of hours, so like I had to spend kind of a lot of good time with it. So it was good to like just
Aye.
the 3 of us. So it was fine. Bit hard work,
Air fryer, I got saying last week.
absolutely. I'm the worst cook in the world.
Waffles and dinosaurs.
That's what you had to be.
Microwave beans.
McDonald's on Saturday. My mother first McDonald's she's had in over 20 years.
Is that
My
right?
sister
Aye.
about 15.
Fuck
That just tells you how you need to hear about my mother and sister. Fucking hell. I was like saying, are you serious? Aye.
I went to get years without a McDonald's for a
Aye.
while.
Aye, when you were bodybuilding.
Aye.
Doreen Yateson. Aye.
Bam.
Budget training.
What about yourself, Shane?
I was off Thursday, Friday last week as well, and Monday, so fine long weekend. So doing my big on Thursday, Spinney, 45 mile-ish, and then Friday,
Where'd you go?
just
Bucky, was it?
Colin.
Colin,
Well,
aye.
Son End. In between Colin and Port
You
Solway.
were wanting to stop, but it was
Well, let's
shut or
stop. It was a fucking tea by the sea, advertised, open between 10 and 4, Thursday through Sunday. Magic. Get here, closed.
Aye.
Oh, fuck you, I'm not going back in.
something. To stop yourself acceptable.
Oh, I was needing a cup of coffee, a cup of tea and a fancy piece.
Huh? Yourself.
Aye, why?
Not for me, huh? If you're yourself, you just had gone. It's a social thing, isn't it? Going out eating.
No.
No. Oh, well, you didn't get it through anyway.
No, I didn't know.
Was that Sun End?
Son, I know.
Sunny.
So I'm back on the bike and says, fuck you, nigga, I'm back.
That's it.
Straight in.
That'll be the only stop for us some way. You're like, well, we're not stopping there. We're back in Macduff, probably
Aye.
halfway up yon hill, mate.
Oh, I was a bastard. Anyway, say that, and then Friday up to Inverurie, taking the bike up to pedal power, doing some bearings in the bottom bracket, which I could have done myself, but I didn't have the tools or the expertise to do it, so I took the bike shop.
No, it's expensive bit of
And-
kit, isn't it? So.
Aye. And up to Costco, needed chicken and shit, so.
It's making a noise or something, bottom bracket. Before you need bearings, is it
No,
Was it nice smooth or if, if it was wrong?
You kind of bearings are going because the crank's going playing the crank.
Aye.
So if you're
Pedaling,
pedaling,
it's moving a
bit.
so it's nice smooth. So you'll hear it, and then obviously when you stop, you can shift it. So I stripped it off, and I looked, and I was like, the bearing is movement in it. Play, but you need a special tool to pop the bearings out, and the tool's about 50 quid.
Aye.
And
Bearing puller.
Bearing puller, aye. Okay, pedo.
Just a thing with 3 legs. Pull it out.
Aye.
No.
You never got
No. Nothing like that at all, mate.
Okay.
And then, so I wasn't going to fuck about with it. Just took it up there and get sorted. So I'll get back this week at some point. Saturday, indoor training Saturday morning, 'cause it's pissing the rain. Watched the Dons game in the afternoon. Watched the snooker Saturday night. Sunday, a few bevies. Saturday night was fine. Sunday didn't need nothing.
In the house.
In the house.
Aye, yeah.
Beers, nips.
Aye.
Good few beers, like.
10 days.
Jesus.
Okay, no.
In the house.
I didn't realise that. Got up the next day, I went, oof. Like, oof.
Get a white vest on and fucking start shouting.
Start smoking and that. Hitting the burns.
Just want to have a couple of beers the next
Couple of
3,
beers
4 before you
and
get off.
start
It's fine.
Shouting at the sport on the TV.
Aye, sailing down the bar. No, I was sat in the kitchen all night listening to music. It was good.
Clubland.
Aye. Sunday didn't do much. No, what did we do Sunday? Up to Inverurie shopping Sunday. And watched some Mary's snooker. Watched United, which was a waste of time. Was a bit stretch it. Did fuck all yesterday. Oh,
No good dinner.
nah. Indian buffet.
Sunday night.
Aye. Magic.
Sitting in.
Aye.
Fine.
So good.
Is it good, eh?
Aye. So tremendous value for money.
Aye. Just good.
So it's fine.
It's right up your street.
Oh, I made beef short ribs in the smoker.
I've seen that.
Seeing that.
Oh my god.
Good.
How
So
long? 5 hours?
5 hours in the smoker.
Temp.
Honor. Just come out like a bit of butter, man. Honestly.
Aye, brittle.
So fine.
Could you eat we?
What did I have?
To me, I would hear like a bop. You fucking cauliflower on it.
I made
Baby tatties.
I made a pineapple ketchup. Pineapple and chili ketchup. And had baby tatties smashed up with horseradish and mayo mashed through them. I mixed through them. Oh, fuck.
Tin tatties for Aldi, no?
Nee, tin tatties for Aldi, don't. And then Sunday night was Indian. Then last night I made chicken schnitzel.
Oh, aye.
Fine.
I love a chicken schnitzel.
Oh, so good.
Aye.
Food salad.
Just a flattened bit of chicken.
Flattened bit of
Butterfly chicken, is it? And just is it like a
Breadcrumb finish with a deep fried.
deep fried or shallow fried?
Shallow fried.
Aye.
It was so fine.
Aye.
With my special chicken robot mark.
Oh, aye. Try it with pasta?
Pick you. No, chips.
Chips. All right. Fine. Seasonal veg?
No.
No.
I've thought about collard greens, but I went against it.
Would you be confident enough to go and come down with me?
Oh, I never.
Could you make a dessert?
I probably would I mark? Probably mark a cheesecake or
Angel Delight.
Michael. Cheesecake, or I might eating mess is really easy as well.
Aye.
That's easy.
Big Mark's doing for that if it's
You need a souffle, do you?
Yeah, but we're not marking a souffle.
No.
No.
Panna cotta.
Could mark a panna cotta.
So souffle for you looking oven, see what's rising.
and then you tuck too early. Middle fuzz with it. Nice.
Creme brulee, is that for you tap it top with?
I'd mark a creme brulee, I suppose, as well. You? What would you mark?
Like a creme brulee.
Fuck off.
Panna cotta for me, now.
Panna cotta.
No, like a panna cotta.
Who would your starter be?
Probably mark my own chicken liver patty.
Yeah. Never me. Fit with oat cakes or something, or oat biscuits.
No, I'd probably mark like a Danish toast. No mark a Danish toast, but yeah, Danish
Toast,
bread.
bread.
Toasted.
Toasted them, man.
Or
If it's a
thin.
Danish toast.
If it is a Danish
It's
toast.
a kind of French toast.
It's just really thin. It's really light, thin, crispy as fuck when you toast it.
Aye.
Bread.
All right.
It's fine with
Interesting.
pie.
Aye.
Bit of onion chutney.
Bit of side salad.
You and Sherry's will hear that conversation.
Frosty, me and Ross.
Me and Dunk are serving Frosties.
Frosties for a start. And then just
Baked that cheese in a smoked sausage with coleslaw.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Nah.
Chips.
I like to say, Angel Delight. It's a dessert. We tinned pears.
10 pairs are brilliant.
Oh, my dad would love it, that shit. And fruit with
That's my dad as well.
Must be a generational thing. So everybody else eats tinned fruit. Like,
I picture my dad in Frosties for his pudding with 10 fruit and Angel Delight all piled on.
Oh, my dad used to open a tin and just eat it to a tin.
Milk dribbling down his chin.
fucking hell.
Good laugh.
Us?
Saturday I went for a cycle myself. His shed was Abdi was a bit fear of the wind. It was quite strong, so but I was determined to go. So I just got up at 5 in the morning, tried to skip a strong wind again. So I knew myself, went up to Upper Glendronach, Huntly, Dufton. I forget how shit that road was.
It's crap.
And howling wind in your face and that.
Oh, fuck.
Good once you get
Once I got to Dufton, got a wind basically right into my back, but I helping me after that, so it was a tough cycle, like, but back to Keith, Fogey, home for it was 65 mile, I think it was.
Your Ordequel.
Aye, Ordequel, Fogey and him. That was fine. Then I went to Dundee,
Pool?
Olympia Pool, Teen Ronnie. So that's the fucking distances you have to go to get a decent pool for here. Like, Aberdeen's fucking shambles. Like, that's tragic. Because Aberdeen can't get a fucking decent pool on the go. Like,
it's a joke.
But it's good. I like Olympia. Like, it's fucking good. Ronnie fucking loves it. Like, it's got the three flumes that he can go down, and there's in the yellow line for you can drop off about 10 feet in the air and then the pool. But he likes a greening. It's I was a greening. Let's go on a greening. So I likes the car.
An hour and a half?
About an hour and 40, 50 minutes maybe, depending on traffic. I say 2 hours for Dundee. If you're gone somewhere in Dundee, because Dundee's a cunt, a place. Once you get in there,
once you're in it,
Jesus, I was traffic here, is it? So it was good. I enjoyed that. Ronnie loved it, like so. I teed up missed the day, to be honest. And then burger and chips, and I just slept at night. Sat dude, I was fucking. It's quite a hard cycle because the wind was really strong in the face and the pish train. I was soaking wet. I realised why ass cunts weren't out. And so I was pretty tired after that. Well, that was easy enough. Just watch Ronnie run about and splash about like. So Sunday, I changed the crank on my bike because the power meter's not working. So to take a crank off and send it back, I bought a second handy. But I couldn't get fucking pedal off. Oh my God, tried that. And I was up at my Uncle Bill's, was up at your dad's. We could not get that pedal. It wouldn't have come off. No matter how much we tried to turn that Allen key, it would not fucking move. Like,
no.
It was ending up, it was kind of Allen key, it was burning the fucking Allen key. It was ruined in the end of the Allen keys. It was that tightly on. But I didn't put grease on it. If I'd put grease on it, but never. I did any grease,
I've got grease.
Well, you'd have charged.
I've got
a nipple of grease. That's a 10 pence at least.
10 pence a squat.
I've got a breaker bar and a Allen key socket set if you want to try that.
Well, I'm just sending him
the hell thing.
The hell thing. I'm sending it with the pedal on, and I've just put a fucking the second-hand crank on my bike with the pedal off my fucking trainer. So I'll do it till it's back again. So I fucked about with that for ages. It's fucking pissing me off. So I sorted that out. Spoke with James Calum about golf day and the vouchers for the winners, and tried to get a deal off him for nearest to pin prize and longest drive prize, and he's gave us a good deal, I thought.
Definitely.
And so sorted that out, and then I just went for a walk with Ronnie and the wife and Demi up to Scotia Park. Fucked about up there for a good while. Supper, king prawn, jalfrezi curry and garlic bread. Ice cream. Just half a thing of ice cream this week.
Just half.
I fell asleep on Saturday, so I didn't have any gulch on Saturday. So
she was lacking.
Was that a curry for
the double gulch. Well, I didn't. I made it Sunday, Monday instead. Because Monday's a holiday. So it's doesn't count, does it? If you're on holiday. Yeah. So
I was a curry hame, or was it for
I just do a jar. Sunday night shite again. That was it. That was my weekend. Nothing fucking interesting, really. Just I went out on the bike again yesterday with the wife on the Monday. Can't even mind where we went. Out Foggy, back White Foggy, Ordequal, up to Fordyce via Bogmuckles, and then back home for Fordyce. What way did I go? I didn't go the main road. I turned right before the main road. Ken, as you come out of Fordyce, as I turn it, you're right before the main road. Part way. Far that take you?
Back to Cornhill.
Aye, basically back to Cornhill, aye. And aim for Foggy again.
Aye.
It's a north winds, isn't it? It's shite, Ken.
Shite.
North's near the
North's
greatest
crap.
place.
Sunday's South.
Aye. Better.
Fine day, Saturday, sorry, South, I mean.
Is it?
Aye.
Bike back, buy-in, yeah.
Aye.
We had the meeting on Friday night at yours.
I had a meeting about a golf final meeting, I think.
Right.
Just got all the bits and
tail ends sort of do.
It seems to be coming together. So everybody should get their tea times this week. Sent through. I think we've got 3 or 4.
3, is it?
3 maybe.
Spare
tea times.
Just fine though. Just
I'm sure we'll get some last minute folk.
Aye.
But if no, it's still alright. Still 41 teams confirmed.
But it's good to get on ironed out the small details.
Raffle sorted and heaps of shit for a raffle. If you want a raffle, go on our Facebook page and give a thum. It's just a fiver
a thum.
Fiver a thum, as much as you like. It's fucking fits there. 4 bars for every fucking golf course in the northeast. We've got signed Ronaldo tops, fucking signed McIntyre caps, and it's fucking tractors, fishing rods.
Tractor alone's £380.
Got fucking bottles galore. I think if you've got an entry, you'll get something.
So far, anyway.
It's fucking 40 odd prizes with more to come, like so.
Yeah.
That old vodka is a thing, is it? You're saying?
EU vodka.
EU vodka.
Presumably it's EU because it's gold,
Aye. So
I never thought of that. There you go.
That was Friday. Aye.
Yeah.
Mike.
I was like Shed. I was off Thursday, Friday. Also, Lane was a while, so I just taken a couple of days off just to fuck about him. Aye, so
Who's to yourself?
Who's to myself?
Walk about naked.
Wanking?
Nah. Nothing.
Saving it for you. How come in him?
So I was I painted the little bathroom downstairs, little toilet downstairs. So I painted it all like a blue and put on beading, moulding all the way around to get like effect, and put up gold pictures with a few images for different films with folk in the toilet. I think I sent them into the group chat.
I like
so
that idea.
Trainspotting and Perfect Bridesmaids, Pulp Fiction, and all that kind of stuff. So it's just
that movie stars, they wipe for south and north. Movie stars never worked towards the balls. But
I've never seen them wipe.
Yeah.
They'd be like us. Professional.
No chance.
Dumb and Dumber, that was another name was on it.
They wipe it all.
Aye.
Dumb and Dumber. First the toilet scene in that.
When he gives him laxatives.
In
a Charlie. And he's
somehow with Mary, it's got a toilet scene, is it?
Aye.
Cups his
zipper. And Albie comes out in the window and fireman comes in. And, so it was, was that Thursday or Friday? It was the end of the days on the way. Got all that painted and tidied up. Further came round, started hacking bushes. So I ended up to put him in the car up to skip, a few skip runs. Obviously yours on Friday night. Saturday and Saturday, I think I just ported about, taken the dog for a walk. Went down to Chugs's on the way up the road, had a yap with Ham. I was making him freak out a bit about getting a blocking in, but
well, you discussed that with Ham?
No, I said he'd come out in the morning for a Sunday. He's like, nah. So no. Nah, me and Donna's gonna walk. So up a road, watched some of the I watched the Flintoff thing as well.
Good documentary, yeah.
It's good. You get to see all these images of his face when he's...
Fair mess.
Oh, fuck. Fair mess.
Lucky to be alive.
Aye, very lucky to be alive. And just on about his mental health afterwards and how you kind of CMD and how cricket got him back out in the public.
Oh, okay.
So it was really good. So it was a good watch. It's on Disney, like, so if you wanted to watch it. Then Elaine came home Saturday night about 7 o'clock. So I picked her up for the bypass car park. Then we had a Chinese. It was fine.
Was he called Freddie?
I reckon
Is it Andrew, innit?
it was something to do with
Andrew
Flintstones.
Andrew
Was
Freddie
it?
Flintstone.
Aye.
Flint.
Can't mind if it was. It's,
Can be something as smart as that, can it, to get a nickname?
Maybe his middle name is Frederick.
no, it's something to do with Fred, like Fred from the Stone or something like that.
Don't know, Ken.
Anyway, so
Some names stick, do they? A good nickname will stick.
aye,
Like Shed.
Shed.
Just the
Heed's the best thing, is it?
heed.
Heed. Our boy at work had Turbo. I says, why they call you Turbo, Ken? He goes, it's because the way I moved at work. I wasn't very fast, Ken. So it came at work, Ken.
Aye.
Upbeat work.
Cousin
Calls him
Turbo. Aye.
I thought I'd been a nickname he'd had
For years.
but he only got it at work.
Aye, like my brother's nickname's Minnie. He's obviously been
Minnie.
called that since he was fucking
Aye.
5 or 6 years old.
Aye.
Just
Yeah,
stuck
Simon
otherwise.
Minnie.
Aye.
His nickname's so good, if somebody said his right name, you'd not have a fucking clue. what
Aye,
he's talking
aye.
about.
Same with like Joey Gray.
Ken. Darren Gray.
Yeah, Darren Gray.
aye. Yeah, yeah.
How becomes Joey?
Joey.
Joey.
Aye.
Yep. Same with Sid.
Martin.
Martin. Aye. So that was Saturday night. We had a shredded chili beef, shredded chili beef, and a chicken and mushroom for Wong's. Damn fine. Off a fine. First time I've had a shredded chili beef there. Off a
Good.
fine. So it was Saturday night. Sunday morning, up doing to watch Bairns Football. They were playing at home against Cove, 2015. So I was
Oh, yeah.
watching that. Then I went over and watched. Can't remember if it's group. It's like Jamie and Paddy's.
Under 14s.
I watched some of their game
They
against.
got beat. Did
I think it was like 7 or
8-3,
8-3,
I think it was.
against West End. Is it? Good little team at West End.
yeah.
So, but started pissing our rain on. So up the road, showered and changed, and went down to Castile for about 12 o'clock. Watched the Old Firm game. Watched the first half an hour. Then went out to TSB and watched the second half there. Then a few beeries. Home about 7:30.
Oh, aye.
It was new all night.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Was it quiet?
Hey,
Was it busy? Or?
I was busy-ish, but same myself for this next week.
Oh, fun you were.
Well, on Monday.
Monday.
On Monday, like, so. Plus, I got a wedding this Friday as well, so.
Oh, have you? For fuck's sake.
So it was Sunday evening. So it was
Buzz
here.
win.
Diesel
Oh, aye.
in Lynn. Mm-hmm.
That's here. That's
Let's do stairs here in the Legion, like, so. Got a 5-hour lunch for a start, then out. Then Monday, yesterday, I just, again, poured about him, just sorting out bits and bobs, wee things like scorecards and little things like that. So, no, it was a fine.
The raffle.
Eh?
Did raffle on Facebook.
Raffle in as well. No, it was fine, quiet. A few beeries, but nothing to write home about. Like, hardly seen any football. I watched the Grand Prix.
Oh, I seen a bit of the Grand Prix.
It was good for
Yeah,
a while.
bad, was it?
Good for,
For a
a 50,
while.
for a 3/4 of it.
Yeah.
It was a good race.
Pubin.
Piastri.
Again.
I think he's going to win it.
I think so.
Hope no.
I hope he wins it rather him win it in Lando.
Hope neither them win it.
Lando's not got it.
No.
He's not got that edge.
Neither of them are good. Max is the best.
He's best in the best car, like, but he's obviously.
This is the problem with Formula One, is it? It's I always folk come back to, well, I need the best car.
I can, but you're speaking hundredths of a second the difference in
I know.
goalie and stuff like that. It's.
Be better if they had the same
car.
quality car.
But then.
Well, there's no money in it then, is there?
Exactly.
So.
No, yeah, again.
See that race at the weekend doing Superbikes.
Oh my
Spikes,
God.
Oh yeah, fucker.
Jesus.
11 piled up, 2 kilt. So
Holy fuck. Aye. Superbikes.
British Superbikes.
British Superbikes.
I think
God.
one died instantly. I think another one died in the White Hospital.
I think it's 23 or 21 or something.
I've never seen a pilot that big of a, like ever on the bikes.
I think they've tried to take a video off of
Did they?
internet. Like there is kind of about somewhat, but aye.
Is it in a corner or something? Or?
Yeah, really?
No.
I haven't seen a video like
There's a kind of bit of coming around a corner and coming in a wee bit straight, and it just seems to be a Stramasha bikes.
Nightmare if you were to blame. It was your fault. What a nightmare that would be, would it? Oh my.
Couldn't live with that. Like,
Couldn't you struggle like?
but, that's a sad, sad.
no good.
I watched a clip, I sent it to you, Shed, the Paris Roubaix race again. They went through a level crossing, a fucking train came, and the fucking arm came down, Ken. So half of the peloton was stuck in the fucking arm because a train was passing.
I think I was about 3 or 4 years ago.
Was it?
Aye.
Fucking nuts at the middle
crazy.
of it. That's like a top world class race.
They got
cross a rail line here. Wonder if there's a train coming.
Aye.
Check it.
Aye, because they would have kent roughly the time they would have been passing.
Fucking idiots.
You think they just risked it?
Aye.
I bet.
Oh, fuck.
Just banging it.
Just bang in the middle of the race. Split the race in half.
Some crazy things you've seen in that cycling though. Have you seen cars fucking coming down the
Oh,
road
been
and shit
run
like
one,
that?
fucking boys run down and nothing.
Well, for that first year I did the E-Tap round Loch Ness, there was a car came round a corner.
Oh, that's right, I mean, you tell me what.
I was like, what the fuck?
Closed roads.
Closed road?
Somebody local thinking, I'll just nip through.
Maybe,
Fuck.
Mental.
As cyclists comfy.
As I said, I hardly watched on Fit by the weekend. I watched Old Firm on Sunday.
I forgot I watched a bit of that as well.
I suppose SPL, but do you see McAllister signed for Martin?
Seen it.
So that's a big signing for Martin.
For Martin.
Money. That's the first thing comes in your head there, is it?
100%.
You don't blame him, do you?
No.
But you think for Martin would maybe learn they've won absolutely nothing spending all this money again. Well, they maybe won a few trophies of it for Martin.
I think they have.
I can't imagine winning anything.
No.
And I bet yours near a club spent more money on them on wages.
Oh,
and shit
nowhere
than-
near.
Nowhere near it.
Aye. Like a Brock when a league paying their boys bet £30 a week or something.
Exactly.
Aye.
Just
37th though, he'll still putting a lot of goals.
Score a lot of goals. Simon.
If I've seen the Highland League, it is new. Like you think he's going to get a shed load of goals, the chances are there. But it's that old classic when you drop down the levels. Do you keep yourself fit? Do you keep yourself sharp?
The Tiger's still there.
and you're a target in your back straight away.
Straight away, because somebody's going to use a
Every
big dog.
centre half, well, if they're worth anything, once they
Shot him
stop
out.
them.
Aye.
Ken, here's a big
Aye,
boy
when I-
coming down here.
When I find it easy.
No
way.
And he's 37. You can say that you weren't how good a player, but you can't beat father time, can you? You're
No,
only
it's
getting slower, aren't you?
Yeah.
But right place at right time.
Aye.
Right,
definitely.
That mind as well, is it?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how he gets on.
Aye.
That's a big player for the Highland League, is it? Ken?
Huge, eh?
Yep.
Good for a Highland League to get a player of what
Calibre.
nature.
Calibre.
So he had a chance, obviously, years ago to go to a higher level, but he ended up just...
Because he'd fell out the pro game, didn't he? And then he had a chance to go back again, but he decided not because he'd been burnt once, didn't he? So at that time he's in plumbing business or something.
Speaking about local teams, Cove, they've obviously a chance in the playoff.
They're in the playoffs, eh?
Elgin as well.
Elgin as well.
They're in the playoffs, are they?
They're a night. If are they playing a night?
Oh.
Annan. Sure it is. Annan.
Aye.
Cooter, Dice, Stonehaven.
Somebody mentioned Denver Gordon. I'm sure.
I think they're getting floodlights put up with it.
Elgin Annan. They're at home tonight.
All right.
Aye.
0-0 after 3 minutes.
All right.
COVID fancy a chance of getting up.
Fast Cove playing.
It must be.
Elgin's never been up, have they? They've always
Nah, the
been.
vibe
I'd love to see them go up.
That'd
to
be
be fair.
good.
It just shows you how good a job the boy Hill's done.
Yeah.
He's done a cracking
absolutely.
job. Because we, to be fair, we give him
A
a
lot of
hard
folk
time.
question that
Slightly.
move, like,
Yeah. There was also
fair
been a bit of
play.
changes in the back room as well. Was the chairman and that
There's been a few changes up here.
recently? Like
Yeah.
so. No, good stuff. Fine to see local teams kind of doing well.
Christ,
and-
aye.
See, brought up a bit of a fight, you know.
Aye. Yeah,
Just let game get away from him in that first
Cove
game.
versus
first game.
Queen of South.
Queen of South.
So, Dons at the weekend. You mentioned you watched the Dons game. Shed.
Aye, yeah.
Shocking.
Just won the races.
Nah.
Right,
Yeah,
were they?
Aye.
Huh?
They weren't good.
They weren't good.
I don't think a goalie had a save, did
Well,
he?
no shots, Shed.
No
So
shots
like,
on
there's no
target?
debate to be had.
No.
0 shots.
No.
So how do you win on a game? When you
Can't
on
win
a
a
shots.
There is a debate to be had. That goal should have stood.
Aye.
I don't care if anybody says.
Aye, Nesbitt with the
It's a
Handball.
Skiffer's wedding ring. Ken, that's disallowing shit. That's just bullshit. I didn't even think you could conclusively say that hot his hand.
I thought it moved the trajectory.
So they're saying it.
By an inch, maybe?
As a go-to, they're saying it took a pace off the bar, which then let it drop to Ockles so he could score.
Could he have done it? It's hot. It's
For me, it's
hard.
a penalty.
It definitely hurt his hand. Now the shit
Hurt his
I
hand.
watched, I thought it was hard to even fucking.
It's hot as hot.
Aye?
I think it is.
Gogic was out of back, was he?
Aye.
Ah, it was not bad.
Was that bad?
I don't agree with that. But I still
First
think
time I seen it, I thought, I pen for that battle then. And I looked back, seen the replays, it's not pen.
I didn't think it was a pen. But I think a goal should have stood. I think it's hyper shite. That rule needs to change.
I can't
I
but
want
for
to
the,
like
for the
Scottish refs. They're ruining the fucking game. Some of the decisions they're making.
It's a VAR, isn't it? It's
Aye.
a VAR.
It's a
aye.
VAR. It's fucking-
In real time, nobody's noticing that hit his hand.
I think some of the defenders did claim it hit his hand. But
Did they?
They're getting claim
But you're going to claim that 'cause you've let a goal in, aren't you?
Mate, his hands out air. This natural position of your hands out of shite because your hand could be anywhere. And if there's a defender there,
Trying
you're
to
trying to
keep
hold the
balance,
defender
yeah.
off and getting.
To me, it was a crap decision by the letter. It's a right decision, though. It's the only thing.
Yeah. Aye, but the letter and all it is. You're right, but it's shite. I still hate it.
Oh, 100%.
And without VAR, it would have stood.
Yeah, VAR's fucked football.
It is.
I'm not caring for what he says.
There was heaps of them.
Some of them a decision at the weekend, the Scottish
Aye.
game. And
They
the
done
Dundee
get
game.
allowed
I'm
goal.
totally behind Tony Docherty.
Aye, it's
No
just
wonder.
looking for shite
They're
to
just
decide.
finding excuse. That one's ridiculous. When
Well,
it's,
see,
that's the worst thing I've seen.
He didn't even challenge.
It was not, and only why interfere with
No.
that goal.
No.
But like I have said, if you're offside, you're offside. If you're on a pitch, you're affecting the play. And I'll stand by it, but I still think that's a heap of shit.
Aye. And he just had enough Docherty, didn't he? He goes, I don't give a
Fucking
fuck if I'm getting fined. He's just
Aye,
like,
aye.
this is a fucking
It's a
joke.
fucking disgrace.
And these decisions are changing games because everybody were murder, right? But if that goal goes in, it's a totally different game.
Aye, and same with Dundee. If they go in
Aye.
2-0 up at half
game
time,
over,
it's game
probably.
over.
Aye.
But you can't. These games are a nightmare and way to St Mirren. You're never going to play good every game.
No,
it's
St
a
Mirren
sticky
don't
wicket,
let you
yeah.
play good
Nah, they fuck-
sometimes. That boy Robinson sets his
work rate.
teams out to fucking
Aye.
bully you and
Work
hammer
rate of
you.
the
in.
team.
These teams are hard to look good against. Ken.
But
But if that goal had stood,
to lump a 50-yard free kick in the box
Aye.
and he gets the ticket on his chest first
Aye.
and then volley it
volley it
in
in.
and Nick can't tackle you.
I thought it was a good goal. To be
It was a
honest.
good goal.
It was a great
The
goal.
defending.
But-
Defending. You shouldn't
Fucking
be able
goal.
to tuck a bad down your
First
chest.
contact, second contact.
But I thought it was a good goal. Kind of Nisbet's seen it doing in the tits and volleyed it in.
Oh,
You boys were
equally as good, aye.
a great goal
Finish.
as well. But as a defensive, especially if he's getting 2 touches at it.
Yeah, you're a centre half. If a bar's lumped 50 yards, you're backing yourself 9 times out of 10 to win it, aren't you?
Or
At least get a
at
decent
least get a
challenge.
tackle in. But by the time he's seen it doing in his tits,
The fascinating player, Tim. It's Nisbet.
Nisbet, aye.
Aye.
he's not a defender.
No,
No, it's not a
Devlin's
defender.
got,
But
he doesn't
Dorothy-
do enough to come.
Dorothy
down
6'5", shoot. Kid, you can't be under it.
Aye.
Just a bad dead office for everybody.
Aye, it was.
But
Unfortunately.
I think that looks like
got
third
third
place
going
is
for me,
gone.
like.
I think.
Aye, hard one because it's 4 points really
Aye,
because of goal difference and Aberdeen's next 2 games,
Celtic
Ibrox
Rangers,
and
aye.
Celtic.
Aye.
Aye, but then Hibs have still got
Celtic this weekend.
Celtic this weekend, and then
But they've a 4 point, 3 point plus a goal difference
is
buffer.
there only
haven't
2
they?
games left?
3.
3, so
But Aberdeen hate to
Win all
beat
their games.
either Celtic or Rangers.
I would say they need to win them all.
We'll beat him in the final.
Well,
Yeah,
you'd
we
talk
tw-
that.
we
You'd
20,000
rather,
we
you'd
20,000
surely rather
fans.
win. You'd surely rather win the Scottish Cup than the take a third place.
oh, 100%.
Aye.
No question about it.
But we'll maybe win a final with 20,000 fans at our back.
At least we've sold out our allocation.
Aye.
It's not fair yet, but
Yeah.
Dave's paid for 5,000 of them, I think. So there's going to be swabs empty seats in Aberdeen. Eh?
they've
Swabs.
they've backed the chairman here. The
Aye,
fans,
back the
fans
chairman.
have-
Back the
fans
chairman, I
have
love it.
backed
They're
the
backing
chairman.
the chairman. They're backing the
fucking
team. They're
get
backing
in
it. They don't give a fuck about
We're
Dave
back.
Cormack.
See
They're
if
backing
Celtic didn't sell
Aberdeen.
their
Get your
allocation.
1,500.
Get your 1,500 back across Celtic. Fucking smelting.
Yeah.
Hate him. Honestly.
That was
We've
good.
had an argument about the allocation. There's no point. But it is good to see that it'll be
Almost a 50-50.
Aye.
split, and
Yeah.
it's near Rangers and
And
Celtic. It's
Yeah.
some.
There's a lot of fans never got the chance to tickets because
But I think they did right genuinely. Is you buy 4 tickets. See, a semi-final, you can only buy 1. So like if you're going with 4 mates, but they don't have enough points, then they can't get. But because I could buy 4, then I could get 3 other folk that didn't have enough points to buy a ticket. And that's
Aye.
what they've done right. I think that's what they should do going forward.
yeah,
Or nae semi-finals at bloody National Stadium, which I find
you get 4
stupid.
tickets.
I got 4 tickets, aye.
So you heading doing bus? No.
Got a bus, aye. Well, one of the boys got tickets for, I'll be like 40 tickets or something, so he just sat and wait and got tickets, so I was amazed how quick. I thought they would sell them out. I thought it would take the hell time. I'm amazed they sell them out in 7 hours.
Ah, it's some
Amazing.
I like that clip of Dave saying, well, if they reversed it and Peterhead would take 25,000 and they'd struggle to get up again. Did you see that?
Aye.
That's funny as fuck.
Real dangerous, dude. Your mate Dave.
My mate Dave.
Aye.
Good guy. Strategy.
I was actually, was it last week? I downloaded the videos for YouTube for our 24 Hour podcast because some of the videos you kind of get to watch because there's been music on it and it was hidden. So I've been cutting up some of the videos and I end up watching the Hill Gun Arena again.
Brilliant,
It's a
Forget how
good
good it was.
So I'm going to put it back up on YouTube. It's just it's like so that was a good
listen.
Yeah, it was a good listen. Like so. But I
Gunners listening, get a team into the fucking 2Bampod golf day.
give it a wad out at Glasgow.
Glasgow next day, aren't they?
Oh, aye, fuck aye.
Wouldn't it be good crawling out a bunker at 4 in the morning?
Gunnar was meant to be, because he's not playing. He was meant to be playing, but obviously he's a doing so.
I'll let him off.
Aye.
As long as he brings the trophy back up the road.
Aye. Yep.
2-1 the Dons.
But Hibs.
I hope so. I'm definitely a Don that day. I'm a Hun Don that day. That's accumulator. How much bullets have I got to dodge now? Like what was it?
Montpellier 10 to 1.
PSG 9-1.
10 to 1.
Is it 10?
10.
Well, it says that. We'll see.
It's fucking home and hosed.
You're home and dry.
Well,
No,
if I
it's
win, no, if I win,
Do you think
You're not winning though.
Do you think one of the boys?
You've had a stupid bet. I've went strategic here. How'd you go?
At a moment, Parker, I can't deny if Parker's team comes in or Gary's team comes in.
Is that right?
But I can, if I win, you kind of win, and if somebody else, Gal, I'd beat Gal and you. But I've got to do it's actually, I was like thinking myself, this is shite, but nah, it's much the last day very interesting.
Somebody's got to hear random me, is it?
You never know, do you?
I thought I was home and dry, and then I'm thinking, because somebody's got to get a biggie, really, to beat me.
And
but as 11 boys maybe get a ticket. Well, isn't it? I can't Duncan.
Bottom three are out.
I'm going to hate it. Because it's like maybe 7 long shots, one of them will come in, wouldn't it?
And that means you have to come in.
It fucks the accumulator, like. But
You might not come in.
What?
That would be
Retirement.
12-fold.
Imagine.
But max odds and that, like.
Aye.
Well, it was 651 a 4-Montpellier.
Was it?
It was 4 teams. I actually like I would like mine at any time. Wolves at home.
How they play?
Brighton. I was like 74.
You've got good.
I thought I was a good.
I haven't even looked at the fixtures as such yet. Let's see.
It's a good idea. The last game of the season, only game at the weekend.
It'd be fine at the same time while I went to pub to watch it.
It could be fucking tears like
Fight.
That's Park. I've been a fan all year picking like 2 to 9s and stuff. Now comes a while we fucking Hibs at Celtic Park.
Again, but he's still in it. He's still in it with 2 to 9s, isn't he?
I know.
It's still a chance, isn't it?
Still a chance,
I
Did it for me with Rangers.
I was getting mark up a rule for next year that you can only on the last day you can only bet the maximum of your average odds through the whole season.
Fast working out the average odds.
That'd be easy to do if you did it on a weekly basis.
I've got the probability for each game, so we could divide it by the thing and then work
38.
out.
Aye.
Work it out. Oh, aye, but
Easy worked out.
aye.
But I wouldn't have done it. It is. It's shit. I would love it more if I was that top. But the fact that I'm top, that I'm getting hit and dodge all these bullets, I think somebody's going to get in.
Nah.
Somebody's
You'll
going to
be
get
safe
in.
enough.
They're
long odds for a fucking.
For a reason, exactly.
I like Hibs though.
I like him.
Because Celtic's got fucking nothing to play for.
It's a shout. Hibs is a shout.
But the bookies are still saying there's no chance. But again, like,
Hibs were good again at the weekend.
Aye, well, I watched the highlights. Dundee United defensively were very poor. Like,
they were.
Tried to play the ball back for about 25 yards out and stuff like
it's
that.
about
But no, another win for Hibs.
Back on the wagon.
The European spot kind of nailed on. Anybody didn't get Europe in that? If
They get 4th, but again, they're obviously hate to beat. If they were to lose, for example, both Old Firm games,
aye, but
probably hate to beat Dundee United to finish 4th.
even if Celtic beats in the final, we'll get through Europe that way.
you'll get into Europe
That
that
way,
way.
aye.
Aye, but just like a long range qualifier.
Long range
kinda.
qualifying.
But we'll win a final.
And then it
Fingers
supersedes
crossed.
Hibs.
Well, you need get
I think if
because Celtic's obviously got Champions League. So do you need get the European spot on anyway for the Scottish Cup? Because
That's what I was
I
trying
think
to
the
think.
Scottish Cup would be a Europa spot, wouldn't
but I
it?
think somebody said if you win a cup, it supersedes Hibs in 3rd. Somebody said, I think.
Well,
I'm going to quote
What a
on it.
dick, yeah.
No.
Fuck knows.
Somebody will tell us, I'm sure.
We did, Ken.
We do.
We just mark something up.
I think you're right. I supersedes him.
If Aberdeen lose 2-0, they'll go into conference. 1-0, they'll go into Europa.
Aye, and if they win a cup, I think they get qualifying 5th round Champions League.
Invergordon go up to 2nd division.
Aye, with the floodlights.
But
Aye, St Johnstone must be down, are they? Officially.
6 points with 3 games to go.
No.
Oh, you can still get.
That's a 2 in it. I think that's going to be the 2.
Yeah, Dundee, so.
And how would County play? If it'll be Livingston, would it? Obviously, the championship finished on Friday night.
Did you see that?
Aye,
Falkirk.
Jesus. Livingston threw it, man.
I've never seen the game. I've just seen the celebrations there.
I'm off for Livingston. They're coming up.
I mean,
Aye,
a
see it,
They're
man.
shit plastic.
Aye.
Falkirk's a decent. They get decent
following.
crowds now.
Aye.
They're
Good
decent.
bit of history. Give
Aye.
McAllister.
Yes.
See, you hear Martindale a couple of weeks ago saying that teams should have plastic
I
pitches.
couldn't
we
believe
put
when I heard
new
that
other
commission.
pitches.
I used to like Martindale till he said it.
She's stick to dealing drugs.
Maybe he's been dealing himself.
But do you think maybe St Mirren's a bit too far out
Yeah.
now to overtake Aberdeen?
Yeah.
But it's Dundee United, is it? So Dundee United has obviously played Hibs, they've played Celtic, so they've got Aberdeen, Rangers, St Mirren.
Yeah.
So 4th, kind of.
We'll see.
We'll see. Got -4 goals for being 4th in the league.
It's poor.
Yeah. But English.
They speaking about Old Firm.
No,
Nah.
boring.
I'm off for it.
Nah, Old Firm on Sunday. It was a good game, like I thought. I mean,
Dead rubber, wasn't it?
There ain't good entertainment in Old Firms, are
Try
there?
something, but
88th
I could
minute
be
levels
good
are
for
booking.
it. I don't like watching them, but I knew it must be magic watching an Old Farmers. No?
yeah.
It's usually good entertainment, is it?
aye.
It's a fair tifo they hit up before a game, like. I
Was
couldn't
an-
believe that.
I know.
I never seen it. If it was
Graham Souness
Souness.
with a shotgun,
Shotgun.
Aye.
and saying something about kill the rebel scum.
Aye.
So they're
Aye,
getting,
tifo was a hail stand,
stand,
mate.
was it?
Hail stand.
The whole stand.
So
I'll be
they're,
at that gyro for a month.
they're getting pulled in a load of coals for it,
All
aren't they?
right, D.
That shows you how poorly a club's being run. I knew
I think so.
allowed
All
that.
that.
Aye. I've seen bottles
mean-
of Buckfast getting thrown in the pitch as well.
Aye, that's
and-
shocking.
I could kill somebody.
Empties.
But we've said it all
Terrible
weekend.
behaviour.
So you got the Aberdeen fans at St Mirren
Aye.
abusing the disabled fan. You've got the Celtic fans singing an Ibrox disaster song. You've got the tifo.
Aye.
Yeah.
Like, you've got the bottle.
Well,
Come
that's
on.
my wanker of the week. Fit by fans.
Aye.
I totally agree.
There's a lot of them.
That boy's been sacked, eh?
Fair enough. Like, you pay your money and you follow your team, and I've got a lot of respect for that. But fucking just behave yourself. Just go support your team.
Stop being
Dinna be a wanker.
Stop being morons.
Aye.
Honestly.
So the boy with the Ibrox disaster song, high position in a company. I didn't read the full story, but I noticed it. See you day, he's been sacked.
Sorry.
Aye.
Quite right.
An educated.
Aye. You must feel a right dickhead.
Fancy ever going to get a job again? 'Cause somebody will go, that's that guy that was singing
that
that.
guy.
Aye. And how can Rangers allow that tifo?
That's
They
a shock.
obviously they asked him for a display, and nobody at Rangers has looked at it.
Aye.
Because if they have, that's even worse.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, it's horrific. Like,
I can't believe you haven't seen it.
aye, the
Big.
whole stand, like,
yeah,
I've
whole
not seen
stand.
The
Big
whole
fucking
Copeland Road.
shotgun.
Probably if you Google it now, you'll see it.
Aye.
Go and put it up.
Aye.
It's pretty cool, like this. Shocking. Something you'd expect in Turkey or some of that places,
Aye.
good. But I suppose there's nothing outside the Glasgow stuff you would. Aye,
Is that it there, is it?
Yeah.
aye, that's it. That's not a good picture of it, I think, though. You get a right front on Ian. Go to images, Mike.
Images.
Man, your fucking Calma would be straight on images.
Isn't it just that somebody pointed it, so I just clicked on it.
I don't know. They've maybe banned it at some
I
point.
know.
It's not even there. That's shite, man. Fucking unbelievable. It's not even there, Mike.
It's not even there.
It's a fair amount of money to go on spending and stuff
know.
like that.
Bang Graham Souness.
There's,
That's it.
but you can't really get
Aye, you see it there, like,
Aye.
Fucking bombs.
wow. Yeah, wow.
it.
I can't believe, like, Souness would be pretty annoyed with it, like, because he was anti. Well, he was the boy. He was the first boy to sign a Catholic for Rangers.
That's
yeah,
right.
Head of Brownie.
Mo Johnston
Aye.
was the first Catholic player signed for Rangers, wasn't it? Sure it was.
Aye, could have been, aye. Amaruso was a massive Catholic now, was he?
Aye.
So.
But as soon as it broke the thing.
Back.
Aye.
But if it's at three games against Celtic undefeated, is it? The
Aye.
last three.
Like I say, it's a trope that the Old Firm decides the league, which is bullshit.
Come back
Because
to
Rangers have got more points off of Celtic this year and lost the league by 18 points.
I know.
Off
So
whatever there.
that's
So-
fucking criminal, isn't it? Really.
Shite, you've got to beat Abdi. It's Abdi's involved.
7 games since they've won at Ibrox. Worst in their history.
I know. It's terrible.
I couldn't believe it when I read that.
What, Celtic?
Rangers.
Oh, is it? Aye,
7 games in a row.
yeah.
Then I won at Ibrox. That is
It's
unbelievable.
mental, aye.
so
So
Derek,
again, what they've got next to break up fucking Aberdeen. Fucking just know it. Stick on.
Well, that's a team nobody's seen yet, but you're not getting that great odds in Aberdeen.
no,
I think it's 72, which is. Well, wouldn't it be enough for you, Mike?
no. My wanker of the week is the English Premier League at the weekend. Obviously, title's done.
It's no enticing you
flat.
to watch
It's a
anything,
total
is it?
snooze fest.
It's
Well,
like,
Honestly,
It
innit?
is.
so flat.
hands over.
Couldn't even be arsed watching the highlights.
Aye, I
too
know.
much a day.
And I'm
Force
like-
myself to watch it.
Aye.
And I'm
Absolutely.
like, the fuck cares if Fa gets the top fucking 6 now?
Aye.
Get out of the Champions League.
I didn't even give a folk are stacked in the league. Not a clue.
I'll show you.
It's fucking done and dusted.
If I'm being honest with you, Mike, I'm not really just
Forests are only like
There's, I think it bubbles first.
story. They drew last night, did it? We Palace.
Palace, Villa still got a chance. So,
Like City's had the worst season in years, and they could still end up finishing second.
Arsenal putting pressure on Liverpool there. Great season of them.
6 English teams. Well, it's basically going to be 6 English teams in the Champions League next year.
I've had enough.
It's an absolute
That's
joke.
a joke. 6 teams.
How on earth do Man United or Tottenham deserve to be in the Champions League next year?
So did you watch that clip I seen on
Further
BN
at the
Sports for Wenger said tonight, or I thought they said
hell.
how getting into the Champions League they should just get a place back in the
Europa.
and I would agree
That's
with
what
that.
it used to be.
Instead of like
How
15th in the league.
earth do one of these two teams
Exactly.
get
So
the
the-
Champions League next year?
nah.
so in the top 6 in and teams for the bottom 6 in.
Winning a European trophy is a big thing,
Aye.
but
If they win a European trophy, fine. They'll get back into the same trophy
that's,
next
what,
season.
that's what I think.
Yeah.
Aye. They ain't going into Champions League crap.
Shed, you're quiet.
These 3 are so bad.
Aye.
Look, 13 points.
Southampton's
15
gone
points.
for worst team
Record.
in history. I equal with Derby.
Derby. It's Derby 13.
No, they were 11.
11 and a.
Aye, but Southampton's got City this weekend. They've got another top team, so they're looking like they're going to be fun.
Is there return legs this week? Is it?
Aye.
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 It's all Europe this week.
Big win for United in Europe, though. Obviously,
Aye.
10 men, though, but still.
They played well.
They were 1-0 up before the boy got sent off as well.
Right.
For tapping them in a shooter. Have we spoke about this last week?
No, because it was Thursday.
Thursday night.
We spoke about some other day, but
Friday.
aye, I thought it was a soft pen and sending off personally. I mean, Desser's got his shirt ripped in half. No
Aye,
penalty.
same boy.
But a boy gets tapped in a shooter fast doing red card penalty.
Aye.
Big club bias, isn't it?
Correct decision.
I did not. I thought it was soft. That's another Varine minute. It's another Varine.
Well, as soon as he gives a pen, he's got to send him off because he's denied a goal scoring opportunity.
oh, I ken that, but he didn't give the pen to start with.
No, but
It was VAR.
I thought it was a pen in real time. When you seen it, because he's pulled his shooter back to
Aye.
stop him getting through the
He was
ball.
going to tap it
He was
in.
going to tap it in.
Pool is. It's not the correct word. He never pulled him, did he?
He did.
I didn't think so.
But
But Fitz, your thoughts in the Champions League?
I'm the Kent premise. I
I can't
thought.
even get his yeah.
We cannot.
Yeah.
Do you think that's right?
Right, you think it's right?
Aye.
You do think it's right?
Aye. Yeah.
6 teams in the Champions League.
Because if Man United were sitting 8, nobody would be batting an eyelid about it.
if Liverpool were 15th,
They're nay.
Liverpool didn't get into.
no, but if Liverpool was in Man United's position, they're in the final
Aye.
UEFA.
You'd
Yeah.
be saying it's a joke that
No.
we're not 2 clubs getting
No,
into
I
Champions
didn't.
League.
The rules are a star. Right? I get
Can't
it.
fit the rules are.
Can't fit the rules
It's
are.
a shit rule,
It's
though.
a joke.
Why
It's
is
an
it?
absolute joke.
United's been a million times better in Europe than they have in their own league.
Aye. But Champions League's supposed to be the elite competition.
I bet it's never been the elite competition for fucking long enough.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that.
If we're going Champions League, why are we letting in 4th, 5th and 6th places in? Like, it's a fucking just fucking shithole, that fucking competition. If it's Champions League, let in a champions in each league. Look how much times I think, well, here's United, right? They finished 8th in the league, won the FA Cup to get in a Europa League, and then they potentially win the Europa League to get in the Champions League and finish 18th, or whatever it is in the league they're in. It's fucking shambolic.
They'll set up.
Europe is a joke.
That in a nutshell, what you said there is just nonsense, isn't it?
Just a
business.
utter
It's
nonsense.
business, is it?
It's all money.
It's our money.
Ken, I think Liverpool won the Champions League, finishing 4th this season of 4.
Aye.
And they won it, I can't remember, was it 2000, whatever it was?
5th and they beat Milan.
Aye. They didn't finish champions, they finished 4th.
That's a miracle, lad.
Istanbul.
Not just the fact they come for 3-0 down, but when you see that AC Milan team, they beat
Great team, man.
an unbelievable team.
Aye.
But again,
But something needs to change, I think, because folk are only switching off the fit, but nobody's going to do that. But something needs to change, I think.
Aye.
Or is it just we're getting all? But I think it is.
It just devalues. It's like Shed goes on about what the fits that you say again. It's what are doing. It's not the word you use, but
Sanitised.
well, it is what I'm doing. It's not as good as it was. Fitba. I'm not careful what you say. Only levels. Every single level of Fitba is worse now than it was 20 years ago.
Aye.
Oh, but no question about it.
in the competition, like it's too much money. Like it's the Champions League's devalued. I think 6 English clubs in it. Okay?
Aye.
For it used to be when we were kids, you got 1.
Aye.
Now it's 6.
You had 3 competitions. You did
Cup Winners' Cup,
Cup Winners' Cup, UEFA Cup, and the
Champions League.
Yeah,
Well, European Cup. Yes.
Yeah.
3 cup competitions.
Yeah.
And that was you 1 year the FA Cup or the Scottish Cup, League champions, and the runners up in the league.
Aye.
Aye.
Simple.
Simple.
I think it's getting to the stage now if these boys want to mark up much money, just hey your big
Super
League, European Super League.
I'm not watching that.
No.
Neither would I, but
And change
Probably
the Champions League because it's no Champions League because it's no champions that are winning it.
Aye. I'll listen to obviously Stick to Football with Ruud Hullet. He said a lot of good things regards that, like clubs losing their DNA
aye,
and
Aye.
ownerships and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like
they're more interested in the business than
like Todd Bowley coming into Chelsea and Ruud.
Didn't care for Ruud Hullet.
Didn't care for Ruud Hullet was.
Aye.
Ballon d'Or winner.
Ruud Hullet?
The most distinguished looking football player in probably the history of the game, along with probably Valderrama.
One of the best fucking football players has been in the game in
Aye.
the game 5 years.
Yep.
He's running a fucking football club.
Aye. That's what I'm
And he
saying.
was a manager for and a player.
Aye, I know.
It's a commercial nowadays. It's
Football's fucked.
can it change?
No.
Too far in.
Aye. Too much money involved in me.
Aye.
2 balls deep.
Unless it totally implodes.
It's no longer that attractive seeing like Man United v Bayern Munich,
'Cause
or
you see it all the time.
Barcelona v PSG.
No.
Because once in a blue moon, you get a huge game like that. And
Aye.
Abdi's like, oh, fucking, I can't wait for this game. But we'd rather sit here than watch. Can we sit here in Champions League
We
nights
might,
and
aye.
dive and bat an
Aye.
eyelid?
Yeah.
Before we wouldn't have done that.
Aye, no way.
But like
No.
fucking Barcelona v Bayern Munich, fucking hell.
But you
Gotta
can't
watch that.
But you can't afford it starts.
Bit of score
It's going to be a snooze fest. Alright, yeah, I think
Tippy tappy.
Inter Milan, Barca last week.
Barca was a good game.
That was a cool
They were
game.
both gone at it, but fun was the last time somebody went at it like
That's
that.
the best game I've seen in a long time.
Aye.
Yamal, what a player.
Aye. He's probably.
He's not listening to boots a fucking Omdi for yesterday, is he?
Barcelona are good to watch because they don't really care about defending,
Aye.
do they? So they'll
They go for
score, but they'll let in goals.
They'll
They're
let
a
score,
bit,
yeah.
bit like Newcastle back in the day. Ken.
I think Keegan was in charge.
Aye, they
I
didn't
was
care.
excited to watch.
You boys score 3, we'll score
We'll
4.
score 4.
Didn't always work out, but it was good to watch.
Aye. But football's not good to watch. I'm not caring for you. See, I didn't.
I thought Hullet had a lot of good points, Ken. Like at 4-3-3, it's great playing it, but you need great players to play it.
Aye.
Because you can see City now they're struggling because they've lost their great players, Ken.
Aye.
Yeah. And wingers as well, getting a defender on the back foot, and forward,
Aye.
so cutting
Yeah.
back and
Cutting
getting
back.
time and stuff like that.
Well, you can as a defender now. See when you defended back in the day, you was like, fuck it. The byline's my mate. I'm going to fucking cut us off. I'm going to have to force him to get back on his wrong foot. And it was an art to getting it done.
Aye.
But now, you can. It's got to happen every time.
Time, aye.
You don't even need to defend it. They've gone down the
Because
line
he's not
now.
gone line.
Because he's not gone. Because you got to go so far and cut back on, then come back round again.
Aye.
Waste of time.
I thought it was good with he said that you play a ball 4 yards over your head.
Aye.
Nowadays you get a clap.
clap,
But
aye.
that didn't used to happen, Ken.
I pinged it.
I get a clap, Ken.
And then
Who it goes,
and
no,
then
that didn't happen. But
players working out on the pitch,
Aye.
and nobody works out on the mirror. And that's coming from a boy. Fucking been the very best, and he can see it. So it's not just us being a bunch of dinosaurs saying it.
No.
Yeah.
It's coming from somebody that's done it on the game.
But it was great getting stories about that AC Milan team with the back four,
Unbelievable.
11 against the 4.
Aye.
Unbelievable.
unpenetrable.
Unpenetrable.
It was impossible.
I never got past. I was a right winger. I never got past Maldini in training ever.
And they asked him, "Far was it? Far was it a back four?" Ken?
Aye.
And they can't find. They just wanted to hear them say the names.
Say the names, aye.
Dassotti, Costa, Barresi, Maldini.
You watch reels of Maldini.
And then the greatest gag ever about the side strain. How funny was that story?
Side strain.
Oh
Used to
my
suffer
god.
with side strains. Aye, right. Lifting all those trophies.
Fucking
That was
genius.
brilliant. Like, oh fuck, I was because that was
Glued
right
to
to
that.
start.
Aye.
As soon as I heard that, I was fucking. This is getting me good. Like
You've
that's
just-
the best team so far.
By a
Easily.
mile. By a mile.
He's a good.
See, there's about
Doing
1.6 million listen to that every week.
Aye,
Aye.
that's mental.
Keep it on YouTube though.
Aye.
Keep it on YouTube though, because if they go mainstream and go to the fucking Sky or something like that, that's when it gets
That's-
woke and
aye.
Yeah, that's funny. You're wasting your time. You've sold your soul.
Yes.
Because you heard Hewlett telling folk to fuck off now. It's funny if you hear him. It's just hear him swearing. Ken. It's funny. Like.
But even the stories you was telling about the days when you went to Napoli to play Napoli and their fireworks all night and stuff like that. They had a
but yeah.
chef, like bodyguards with the food in case they try to put
Poison
stuff
you, no?
poison you in the food and stuff like that.
Magic.
Absolute mental.
And since last week, Aluko playing the victim issue again. She's deeply traumatised or something. Can't go back on TV or something. And all the rest.
Oh,
of it.
she's playing a race car. Joey Barton seemingly stopped her for
Aye.
Jumping off a bridge.
progressing as a presenter because
It was a funny clip. Have you seen a funny clip of him? So they start talking about it and the rest of them get torrent or just I'm marking valid points and Joey Barton's sitting there with a bandage over his face so he can't speak. And he's obviously been fined for the court, and he.
That's right. Yeah.
But no, but she's released some other statement saying so once she got the backlash for Ian Wright, as Abdi expected, she's now feel sorry for him again.
Aye. Nobody's feeling sorry for
Nah,
her.
she brought it down herself.
nobody
Brought it. Aye, definitely brought it on herself.
Staying with the Champions League, Arsenal's chances overcoming.
Still in the game. It's only 1 goal, is it?
I think they would have preferred to obviously be 0-0 or 1-1 or even have a slight lead, but my says they're still in the game.
Some
but
noise at PSG when it's that Liverpool game at home when they played the Mayor.
I never like I can't say a boy's name. A boy plays left wing for him.
Aye, the Georgian boy.
Georgian boy.
He will
Kvaratskhelia.
never be reckoned as a world class player purely because folk can't say his name. So they'll never speak about.
What's his name?
Kvaratskhelia.
I'll take your word for it, but I think he's brilliant.
They need a nickname for him.
I know.
Scarfy.
He needs to get someone on the back of his
The
shirt.
Georgian.
The Georgian.
The Georgian. I like
That left back they've got in Nuno
Mendes.
Nuno Mendes. That's him played all the best. And Saka didn't get a kick.
A young guy.
Salah
in the
didn't get
centre
a
of the
kick.
Park. I dick in his name either.
Coutinho.
Is that his name?
He was at Wolves a few years ago.
Was he? He's scary good.
a good team. It's the best PSG team I've seen.
If they play anything like they did against Liverpool
Aye.
at home,
home.
Arsenal will have no chance. I can't Liverpool beat them, but PSG absolutely tore Liverpool.
Aye.
You mean in France? Like
Oh,
how they won that game, I have
Some
no
noise has got
idea.
here, like
No, Donnarumma had a couple of good saves again
take
against
great
Arsenal.
saves, aye.
He needs to be on his game as well because
Aye.
they can't concede like. But he's a beast in the goal.
Aye.
See, it's wingspan on him. Fucking hell.
It was-
You're hoping they have a bad day on Saturday.
How's that?
PSG.
Aye, 100%.
Montpellier.
Resting boys, the final.
Resting boys for the final.
Yeah, I was reading something about Donnarumma, and somebody was mentioning that Martinez shouldn't be the classed as the world's best goalkeeper. Is he the best goalkeeper in the world, even though he's
I
at
think
Aston
he's
Villa?
up there. I think he is like but
in the
I think
conversation.
He's in the conversation.
But
I heard
Better than Alisson?
Carragher
So
slagged
Carragher
him.
was it? Right, that's what it was. Alisson and Donnarumma.
I'd say Alisson's the best. Like,
Aye. He's up there. Like.
Doesn't make any mistake.
Martinez is better than Alisson.
Nah, for me.
Nah, I think Alisson.
Alisson for me.
It's Alisson then.
Well, he never does nothing wrong. That's how you want.
Surely.
Your keeper to just save a bar.
Well, that's what Martinez does.
No, don't get me wrong. I like Martinez. If I had to pick, though, I would take Alisson or Martinez.
I would now like Martinez.
South American goalies, you would never have thought it'd be a point in when you're talking about South American goalies being the best keepers, would you?
Well,
Aye. Long time ago, you used to say if I was the best Brazilian keeper, and you was going like Dida.
David came for placing goals for him.
Taffarel.
Taffarel,
If I was the Colombian boy, the scorpion kick again.
Rene Higuita.
Yeah.
And there was a Paraguayan boy who took out the free kick.
Chilivert.
Aye. It's got a little Mexican boy, Georgie Campos.
Jorge Campos.
Had the mental goalie top man. Multicolour.
USA 94.
Yeah, short sleeves, massive gloves.
Came there South American goalies, and you thought,
Okay,
I know.
Okay. Never mentioned Man U. Obviously, resting a few players for Europe this week, were they, or was just changing things up against Brentford?
No, he had a heap of young boys in.
Aye.
just if I was a Swedish goalie, I'll boy with Baldy he used to
Thomas Ravelli.
Ravelli. Spin the bar round himself at the time. We need that.
Shit like that, okay. Stuff like that.
Mind the Faroese keeper used to wear a cap, kind of like a farmer's cap.
A farmer's cap.
Like a flat cap.
A flat cap, Knudsen. He used to wear
Did the famous Russian boy, if it's his name in that,
Left
he wore like a fucking cap, didn't he? Like a farmer's cap.
There's Yashin. Aye, so 4-3. Man United game. Season over, just resting players. Don't want to speak about it. No.
No, you play for. It's the same every week. I didn't care what folk expect.
Never mind. Leeds. Obviously, championship winners straight up. Wonder how they get on next season.
Speaking about
Straight back, dude.
Fark
leaving or nay getting,
because he's only won like
him getting
11 games in his sort of 3 seasons he's had in the Prem or something.
Oh, is he still under contract? Like,
they're speaking about like Leeds sack him.
Well, hope Leeds go straight back down again for that. If they sack him, hope they go down. Well, I hope they go down anyway. I hate him.
They've got change. There's obviously money there. Is there new Leeds? I think there's
Is
speaking
there?
about extending the stadium and stuff like that, and
Phones him like
49ers.
Hey,
part of the Red Bull group and all that.
Maxim even worse.
Aye.
See, I might need to change my NFL team if Rangers get bought by NFL by
You like,
49ers.
you like a Hunster?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right up here. You're a Hun on.
Did you see that thing? I seen it in TikTok for they were standing outside the Merkland asking boys for they prefer Celtic or Rangers. Not one boy said Rangers, did it?
No.
There's a couple of Celtics, but most of them was no.
Aye.
You never seen it?
Nah.
A couple of young
Of
boys.
course,
Seen
it's
them,
a
man.
Couple of
young
young
boys
lads
because it's outside the Merkland.
They're like, some of them like, I can't even bear myself to say it. Funny.
Been somewhat mob, it was fucking singing the songs in
Aye.
St. John,
Mirren.
St. Mirren, probably was it?
Stone Island Cruise, Ultras. As Ultras, it's just that. Why knew with black face? It's just 12-year-olds. Oh well. Move on to the Wanker of the week this week, will we? Marcy, you said yours, have you?
I just
mine.
fit my fans in general.
Refs.
Scottish refs.
Liverpool fans.
Trent's away, is it something to do with that?
Aye, well, for the greeting about, there's 2 things. Them greeting about Trent going away signing for the biggest team in the world.
Uh-huh.
For boyhood, probably dream. Only kid, worth her salt, kens about football, finds the team you ultimately want to play for, Real Madrid. And they're greeting because you want to sing for him. Tough.
Man United fans didn't agree about Ronaldo, they accepted it, didn't they?
And Beckham.
Ronaldo's still a legend, is he?
Oh, it's just...
And Beckham.
Ben Foster
Beckham's
went to sign for
different because
Mallorca.
he was forced to, wasn't he?
Eh?
Ben Foster's dream move would have been Mallorca, he said.
Mallorca?
RCD Mallorca.
Why?
Because he said he'd be on his bike every day.
But to back up your point though, Beckham went, like you say, he was going
He was
out. But
forced
the point
to.
is,
He was forced
but he was forced to, but he still achieved that at Man United and then moved. Same as Fit Trent's done, he's achieved that at Liverpool and moved. So like,
Trent can't do any more at Liverpool than he's already done.
Yeah.
And he's given him a lot. I can Liverpool picked him up and seen him since he was 6 years old all the way through, but what more can he give them?
Aye.
Again, last year they were banging on about how brilliant he was and he was the best player in the world and all that shit. Now seeming like he's fucking crap and can't do anything.
and I heard McCoy say the chance of, so there's 3 of them out of contract and the 2 that they've kept would probably be the 2 that most fans I reckon would have said they wanted to keep. Do you think so? Salah and Van Dijk.
If you could keep it
Two
two
out of
or
three,
three, you'd keep Van Dijk and Salah. You wouldn't keep Trent.
And that's what I think. So that's why I didn't get all the greeting about.
Well, I think Trent's got in his size. He's a young,
26,
he's younger.
Aye.
So.
And again,
But Trent couldn't get in the England squad for a Euros,
No.
Ken.
I
And
don't
now
know.
he's Real Madrid.
I don't think Liverpool will miss Trent more than they miss Salah.
The other two, aye.
He'd be the least missed out of the
that's
three.
right, that's
I
right.
think that, definitely.
Do you think it was back in the day when the fans greeting with the Gerrard move? It kept Gerrard bit at Liverpool because of the fans. Do you think?
Well,
100%. You said it yourself.
Gerrard asked for a transfer.
Aye.
But a
So
transfer
why,
request.
so why is he still a legend at the club? He wanted to leave.
But
He asked to
He's a
leave.
legend, don't he?
Trent didn't ask to leave. Madrid come knocking for him.
Aye.
And he was a situation, well, Christ, I'm out of contract. Why not?
Aye.
Whereas Gerrard actually says, I want to leave.
Aye.
If they've anything to greet about, you should greet about the club
Running a
itself,
running a contract.
running a player like Trent's contract doing.
Not just
they're
his.
getting no money for him.
Salah's and Van Dijk's running doing last minute as well.
All three of them could have been a one in summer.
How much is Trent worth? Ken, especially a fullback, a good,
Real.
probably 100 million at
80
least.
to 100 million, probably.
His
If he
age.
brings.
His age, aye, 60 to
He's,
80.
he's excellent quality in the bar. His delivery's brilliant, but you've got to question him defensively.
Well, but
But
in
then
the,
he's
well,
up-
we are
does-
Madrid.
does he worry him in
in
Madrid, does
the
he?
modern game, I don't think they care that much.
No.
They're more about what you can do with the ball and going forward than you are defending as a fullback nowadays.
Yeah.
Probably shows you how weak the forward play is.
I hope it goes on and excels.
I hope he does well. I like to see British players abroad.
So do
And, you know, obviously,
Something different, innit?
we've got in McTominay and that in Napoli. I've got a chance of winning the league in the next few weeks. Ken.
And also the banner they held up at the weekend,
Which was.
the Fergie banner.
I didn't see it.
So it's a live bird with Fergie's head in one of the claws,
Okay.
and it's put a life's work for nothing.
That's what it said.
Aye,
A life's work for nothing.
nothing. Because
Right.
Liverpool have
Biggest club in the world.
equaled their 20 league titles.
Aye.
Fergie's work, nothing.
It's
Just
football.
13
It's just
playing
ridiculous
football titles.
football
Stupid
banter,
statement,
is
innit?
it again?
Fin they've won 2 in the last 35 years or whatever it is. Can I mean? Fair chuffed with themselves.
Oh, the bitterness is really.
I did see a post somebody put up
Fucking-
saying Man United have never won the Premier League. And he's gone through, it was
Oh.
the Carling Premiership.
But the very fact that they're putting Fergie on a flag is good enough for
Aye,
me. Like,
he's done his
'cause
job, is he?
He's done his job. He's in their head rent free.
United's banter years is still better than most folk team normal years. Cause
Yeah, because like banter years, and if they win this European trophy, they've won 3 trophies in the last 3 years.
exactly.
In their worst era.
Something like that.
Is any of them Charity Shield? No.
No?
I'm not so confident they're not going to win it now because it looks like they're going to get Spurs in the finals. Fuck. But hard mate to win it.
One-off game.
But they've been better in Europe, but then somebody said it'll be like a Prem game, and that's where Man United have
That's where Man
struggled.
United struggled.
Well, through.
I've got a
So-
feeling Spurs are going to chuck it away.
I would, at plastic pitch.
And that goal they conceded.
Plastic pitch.
Aye,
Bodo Glimt.
Bodo Glimt.
Oh, aye. Nah, no chance. They'll win out there.
You think?
Well, I just look at Bodo. They were happy. They could be 3-1. They're just happy to be in the same pitch as Spurs, it looks like to me.
Ken, but then that means the pressure's off.
Yeah. They're not, nah.
But
Well, I didn't think Man United would beat Bilbao, to be fair, but
Bilbao still got a chance, though, against Old Trafford.
it's gone.
No.
They're not going to win by 4 goals at Old Trafford.
No
No
way.
No,
chance.
win 3, then go to
United
extra
are
time and
nae.
penalties.
United,
Are
United,
not that bad.
United will score as well, I
Aye.
think. Especially if they have to come at you.
It's a shame this game wasn't on Saturday.
Aye. It's, but Spurs, United final, they do a bit.
Fans that, is that end of May as well? Or is it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
The end of May, 2 weeks and Thursday.
Is it?
That's certainly
is
an
it?
interesting game.
2 weeks on Thursday.
Aye. And far's the final at?
Bilbao.
Bilbao, is it?
Bilbao.
All right.
It's,
Some stadium.
well, Kane just
Kraken.
won his first trophy, so now's the time for Spurs, isn't it?
And Ange wins in his second season.
Yeah.
Aye, there you go.
But you wanna-
Kane was not playing though, was he?
No,
No,
it's
I'm
booked.
sub.
Does that count?
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't lucky as a boy, you know what I mean? Like, he hasn't won a trophy, then he's suspended for a day.
And then the winner, they're on course to win it.
He comes to celebrate.
Pitch side to celebrate and they score.
Scored last minute.
And I thought, this guy's jinxed here.
Aye.
It's like, holy smokes. So, no, probably a Spurs United final. But
Eric Dyer with a league title.
Well,
When he finishes his career.
He's
Been a lot worse players with league titles, is there?
Oh, aye. If you go through the
Is there? Fuck.
Luke Chadwick and boys like that again.
John O'Shea.
Nah, John O'Shea was a decent player.
John O'Shea was a good player, man.
I would say Dyer's a better player than John O'Shea.
Nah.
No way, Mike.
No way in this earth.
Nah, no chance.
No way.
John O'Shea never played in Germany. He didn't get a chance to play for Bayern Munich, did he?
Didn't need to. Played for Man United.
Played for Man United.
United
For
won,
a decent outfit.
Eric Dyer's better.
Won Prems.
Nah.
Eric Dyer couldn't even fucking get anywhere near a Premiership title.
Oh, well.
Team accolades, to be fair.
Aye.
Team accolades.
Yeah. My wanker of the week is, well, Abby's in groups. I'll go for Ferrari.
Because they're so bad.
Wonderful. With the Hill Hamilton thing.
Aye.
I mean, I hate Hamilton, right? But I thought it was hilarious.
That was
Wasn't
fucking
it?
bad.
I was fuming, like.
I know Hamilton's reply.
Hamilton's reply was brilliant.
Aye, it was brilliant.
Brilliant, like.
Because so Hamilton was obviously had a faster car. He was behind Leclerc. He newer tyres, and he goes, "Oh, can I get by Leclerc?" And it was like 3 or 4 laps before he got by him. Then the time he got by him, that Hamilton's tyres were wearing off. Then Leclerc to go past him after 1 lap. Then Ferrari came on the radio saying, "Oh, just like Kane, Sainz is 0.5 seconds behind you." And Hamilton goes, "We'll let him pass the now, will I?"
Aye.
But there's rumour he's finishing at Ferrari this year and
I think
possibly
so.
going back to Mercedes.
Is he?
Word of it.
Nah. First seat's he taking?
There I can. Kimi Antonelli had a good weekend.
He's not taking Antonelli's. He's a future, and he's not taking George Russell's.
George Russell, maybe.
I could see him at the Bulls.
Red Bull. Well, there's word of Verstappen leaving end of season.
He'll finish all together.
For
Verstappen.
how?
Stop with F1.
Aye. Defit.
Nine. Wouldn't it surprise you? I'd type of him. 'Cause
He seems that type of character.
He's fucking so hacked off with all the Saudi ownership of the fucking thing, and
I nail it, swear.
not allowed to swear,
swear
not allowed
and-
to do nothing, not allowed to speak up against authority, not allowed to do nothing.
Because that's a boy that owns has to do with Newcastle, the boy. It's running F1, isn't it?
Yeah. You cannot do nothing, and if you do speak against him, you're in the acid bath.
Aye, exactly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, so Ferrari is mine. Obviously showing a bit of bias towards Leclerc. Understandable. Maybe he's number 1 driver, is he? But still.
Is he
Team game.
Is he better than Hamilton though? Leclerc.
Maybe now, just new years. He's
Is he?
obviously younger
Is he?
and fitter, and maybe. But over time, no, because
You think experience would count more?
I think
as
it
a
would, but-
driver, like?
aye.
But I think Hamilton's still not a better driver at the minute. Actual racing driver.
Fitmark's a driver, a good driver. Because they stay in the same line, don't they, really, when you see it?
No, well,
Reactions.
It's definitely right. That's why you've got to be young. Because, like, see, when they show the boys pull up, Antonelli, and
Aye.
he said he got a snap oversteer, and like you couldn't see it and then they slowed it right down. And that's what they're saying about how you got to be young and fit, because you basically.
can't like reactions.
If it's oversteer, what's that mean?
Just obviously you're tailing out, like you're tailing out. You're
Back
just
end your
straighting
cars
yourself out in
So
the
if it's
car.
understeer, then
For your front end goes.
Goes out.
So if you're turning into a corner but you're still going straight,
that's understeer.
oversteers when you turn into
So
a corner.
understeer is
you're back.
basically the car's now reacting to you steering.
Yeah.
And oversteers, obviously, as it says in the tin.
Aye. It's amazing how fine lines you see. Like the first few laps of the last race can sparking out, hitting the ground just because of the fuel levels.
Yeah.
And obviously the car goes up during the race. Like so,
Do you think it's balls that make you the best drivers? Because
there's a lot of that.
There's a lot of that, 100%.
Senna was pure balls, wasn't he?
Got to live on edge, don't you?
And Schumacher was balls.
But you'd probably say they're all living on edge, really, and they're driving cars at 200 mile an hour, aren't they? Got to have some serious fucking balls.
They've all got balls, but then there's other balls
Aye.
and that kind
Aye.
of it's like,
Well, like,
proper balls.
Max is willing to crash
Like-
to win.
like
He's
he's-
willing
He
to
did that
crash
the
to win.
weekend again.
He did it again. I was fuming.
He tried to push fucking, was it Norris?
And that's what
off?
cost him a race.
Aye.
Because if he hadn't went to fourth, he would have won a race.
Aye.
He's not got the balls.
No.
'Cause- but then, when Max has got 4 in the bank, it's easy for him to run him folk off the road because he's done it. Lando's not done it yet.
Was that great interview with Jackie Stewart and Senna? For Jackie Stewart says you've had more contacts with racing drivers than the world champions before you head between them all, Ken.
Aye.
And he says, I can't believe you've asked me that question as a racing driver. He says, if you see a gap and you didn't go for it, you're no longer a racing driver. You never seen it?
Vaguely.
It's fucking
twigs
superb.
with me,
Like his replies He looks like he's backed in a corner, Ken.
Aye.
And Senna's reply is fucking brilliant. Like, and then he says his reply, and then it cuts to ham racing, Ken,
Aye.
with like
The Marlboro.
music on. It's fucking brilliant. I'll let you find it and send it.
I mean, Jackie Stewart and Schumacher were doing a race in the same car. Sat in the passenger seat. And Schumacher was watching, obviously Jackie Stewart was driving. You thought it was like driving Miss Daisy, it was just so smooth around the corners. And I was thinking, this is easy beating him. Schumacher done the same lap with Jackie in the passenger seat, and he was slower than him.
Sorry.
He was just so slow and precise through these corners and stuff.
But you
like
see these lads when they take the celebrities round and they're like the sports cars and they're screaming with fear, and you've just got the guy in a normal like and the sports car just going like that, burning the tyres and they're screaming.
Clip I seen the other day for the actual safety car was out, and the boy was at the front. I can't remember if I was sitting at the front of the race, and he was in it, tries hardest. He says, "This boy in the safety car can drive. He's got to slow down. He's struggling to keep up with him."
Because that's what I'm saying when they're safety. Because the boys are pro drivers, like driving a safety car, and they're maxing that thing out.
Into tits, Ken.
Absolute death, and it looks like the fucking F1 cars are just trundling along at 30 miles an hour.
Going say we'll keep the tyres warm.
I'd rally. It's scarier though. I'd rather sit in a Formula 1 car than a rally car. It's like
Colin McRae back in the days. Watch some of his.
Have you watched
videos,
videos? Left foot braking in it. Left foot braking.
Aye.
Mental.
Fit hard to flare all the time.
All the time.
right 48 and fucking folks standing right beside the road and that.
There's some beauties of that.
Aye,
crash.
flipping into a crowd and stuff.
Aye.
But you just see the car coming sideways around the corner,
Aye.
and crowd just opening up in front of them as they're gone.
You'd think that's more skill involved in that sort of racing, wouldn't
It's
you?
always been the age-old debate. I like.
Aye. It's a different
skill set.
Different
Different
skill
skill
set.
set.
But it looks harder. I mean, it's just as somebody doesn't ken nothing. That looks harder.
Looks hard.
The rally drive.
They're doing 70, 80, maybe 100 mile an hour, whereas F1's doing double that.
through the woods.
Through the woods. Aye, I know.
On
Okay,
gravel
you
or
think
snow.
what, boys? If they get it wrong, they're
they're
deed.
deed, aye.
Definitely deed.
It's like, aye.
Formula 1 seems to be, saying that, they're doing 220 mile an hour. You know it crash into anything.
Nah.
Chance.
I was what a rally car with the gears. Beam, beam, beam. Up and down the Hummel.
Good magic.
Aye, so Ferrari is my wanker of the week this week. Mug of Truth this week. The Mug of Truth. A few nearby suggestions this week in the chat. Want us to go with theirs?
I'll go, mate.
Okay.
If you're old and rich, would you go down the gold digger route? So I always think, when you see a really, like some fucking boy who's got rich in the, somebody like Hammer got rich in the stock exchange, or he's a hedge fund manager or some fucking thing, and he's 83, and he's with some fucking 10 out of 10, 27-year-old. Then I tell me that boy doesn't ken that she's only with him because of his money.
100%.
He's got that position in life where he's won at capitalism, Ken. He's clever enough to ken that us dame's only there for the money.
Aye.
So do you think if you would do the same thing just to hear 10 out of 10 bird?
100%.
Aye.
Aye, I think there's a reason why they're adding it, because it obviously just comes to the ma.
Aye.
Rarely do you.
Aye. That's a gold digger. If you've got money.
I wouldn't hear steady, I wouldn't.
No.
No, keep it in for a
she's
few
my
months and
blonde.
dump her.
Abide you in for a while.
Wick. Out.
Like an escort, basically.
Basically.
Aye.
Because it's just a permanent escort.
Then
You just wonder if it maybe is that,
She's
though,
got no claim and anything if you keep kidding. She's not getting any of my money because she was just here a week. Just a big in for a week. No. But if you've got somebody 6 months or a year.
Aye. I think
I'll tell it.
I can see why you do it.
Aye.
And but I don't think I would.
But at 83,
I think it costs you a bit. If you're at a position for folk respect you, it costs you a bit of your legacy. Because that's what folk think. Look at Bill Belichick now.
That is
to
ridiculous.
me, he was God, NFL God. It's like unflappable.
Yeah.
Now he's a wee bit of a laughing stock, isn't he? Folk are laughing at him. That's never happened before.
Aye.
But folk are laughing at him now. He did an interview and she was butting in the interview saying, no, we're not speaking about it.
Aye.
that's beyond the
Is that
pale.
annoying you?
But to me, Bill Belichick, and he's Fergie NFL.
So I was thinking about Fergie. Fergie's wife obviously passed away a few years ago.
Aye.
And if you got someone younger, like a 30-year-old.
Wouldn't it look correct? It's nearly.
It wouldn't. That's what you would think. Mayor anything.
Aye.
I think if Fergie now got a 27-year-old dame, and they were going together. I'd fit folk would speak about
You think they're riding?
Mayor and his fit bar.
Do you think they're riding, these folk?
I think Belichick's still fit for it, but
I'd like to think if I'm 83, I still could get a hard on.
but she's nae wee Bill Belichick if he's nae Bill Belichick.
She hasn't went to her mates.
Oh, look at him.
He's tidy.
Nah,
Wow.
no chance.
No.
She said he's funny, he's cute.
And they're living in a separate
million.
wing in the house, getting
Aye.
a 5-star treatment, getting whatever they want.
I think they're probably not doing it.
I think so now.
I think they're doing
Oh,
it.
that's not it. For
What's the point of
Belichick.
hearing?
Just a nice looking
One
woman
on
in
your
your arm.
arm. Aye.
Switch on the
But
TV.
hey, it looks stupid. No, but Ken, she's 27 or whatever. Belichick's 60 odd.
Can I ask Mass, I'm in your company.
I think Belichick could get a stunning 45-year-old.
And
And
that's-
nobody would bat an eyelid at it.
Stunning 60-year-old.
60 again.
You still
Christine
get
Brinkley.
Still get tidies at 60.
Helen Mirren.
Aye. 72.
80 odd. Ken, but Belichick could get a stunning 46-year-old.
Was that still acceptable then?
That's more acceptable. Abdi would just say, aye, it's all right, Ken. They'd probably still say, well, she's too good looking for him, but it's nays.
It's obvious.
It gap's too big.
Aye.
It is, though. I ken it's legal,
Aye, aye.
but it's too big. And it looks too stupid.
That music guy, David Foster, he's got he's about 75 and he's got like a 25-year-old.
Is he?
His boys wrote loads of songs.
Harrison Ford and fucking Chikahart was in Harrison Ford's missus. She was an actress in her.
Aye.
She's a lot younger than him.
Aye.
Nobody bats an eyelid with that.
Red Hot Chili Peppers boy, he's like
18-year-old.
60 now, and the dame's like 18 or
Horrible.
18.
That's
Too far.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That's
I don't
pedo
care.
behaviour.
Aye,
That is.
That is pedo
Is Ronnie
behaviour.
Woodney with somebody young enough?
Aye, was a young blonde thing, wasn't
Aye.
they get married. Mm-hmm. But it is. It looks. It's just weird. It's
not right.
weird. It's
Clarissa Flockhart.
Callista Flockhart.
Aye. She's married to Harrison Ford.
What was the TV programme she was in again? Channel 4.
Ally McBeal.
Alan McBeal.
She
That's why she's been in for years.
Aye. But
But I suppose if you're in that position with it, again,
80 and 30 is a bit too far.
I didn't
60
think.
and 30?
I didn't think I would go totally out my league.
Aye.
Ken, for a Ken, she's out my league. She's only with me because of my money. I would still try to match up.
Aye.
Can I mean? You can, do you? You can.
The folk might still think that she's with you for the money.
If she's a 5 out of 10, then it's a good match.
But why would you go for a
I'm
5
not
out of 10?
capable of 8s and 9s and 10s. That's only you can why they're with me because
Aye.
the bleep.
Say you're a good, attractive 60, 70-year-old man. Attractive, looking, look after
Like
yourself.
Harrison Ford probably is not spoken
Aye.
about because he was probably a good looking
Aye.
guy in his
Aye.
day. So,
So, like a George Clooney, you say 60 odd,
Aye.
you're going out with like a 25-year-old.
Nah.
start.
Yeah,
That's not right. It's too big. Gap's too big.
That could be his granddaughter.
Aye, easy.
But they're,
Something
they're
wrong,
still
yeah.
both good-looking people.
Something wrong, yeah. You should be attracted to folk that's roughly your same age.
Aye.
Aye.
So, some of these cunts have went with their daughter's pals.
Aye, that's
wrong.
That's wrong.
That is wrong.
I work the money with that.
Aye.
That's wrong. That's high wrong, see.
Like Rolf Harris, wasn't it? It was his daughter's pal that got him in trouble.
Ken, it's not right.
It's definitely not right.
No, but going back to the...
Aye,
if
there
it was a question again?
Aye, if you were like an all rich
Which
and
part? Would you go with a
famous,
young
or
thing?
would you go with a gold digger?
Aye,
I would.
I would.
You'd accept, but you'd ken inside she's only with you because you're money.
Come near
but you're
death's
never
door,
worried.
fuck it.
But you're never worried.
I'm not worried about legacies. If it's fasted out about legacies, who gives a fuck about legacies when you're dead?
Well, that's true, but I do. I think I would care though. I would if I'd built up a legacy like Bill Belichick's. I would take a bit of pride,
Aye.
and I wouldn't want to ruin it just
Aye.
for fit his D and new.
Tyson said it.
Couldn't it be
Aye.
asked?
Tyson said it. He says, who gives a fuck about legacies when I'm dead?
I couldn't be bothered either.
No?
Well, Tyson would say that, wouldn't he?
He's not much of a legacy, is he?
Well,
Fucking
exactly.
Jail
He's-
for rape.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Bad example.
Bad example. No, you couldn't be asked holding about with a young thing.
And again, you'd be off the charts with shit to speak about, would you?
I mean, again,
Fair would I expect with a 20-year-old day? Fair would I hear in common with a 20-year-old day? Nothing.
I mean, you only now you just would just knew because your daughter's roughly about the same age. So you hear that. I mean, when Erin's Paul's come around 18, 19 year old, you back crack, but you can't just do it. But see, in another 20 year,
Forget it.
I'm trying to expect a 20-year-old.
Forget it.
Fucking 2 heats over there. No.
Good question, though.
Plus, she wouldn't have liked my reels I would send.
I like. Yeah. I like it when you see somebody famous that's been with our bird since day one.
Like Pierce Brosnan.
Aye.
He's been here for ages.
What was it?
Declan Rice, Hurricane.
Aye, they've been with our birds for ages.
The boy, it was in. He's got a meme for his stirring the coffee.
Tom Hanks.
No. Mike, come on. Help
He's been
me.
with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks has been with him.
That famous film he's in. He's in heaps of films. But he met his...
Kurt Russell.
No. Is it Kurt Russell? Nah.
He was in Tron.
Escape
Nope.
for LA. Is that Kurt Russell?
So the meme is he's in a dressing gown. He's
Yeah,
like
Big Lebowski.
Big Louis.
Aye.
Aye.
Is it Kurt Russell? It's not Kurt Russell.
Oh, it looks like him.
Aye, a wee bit. It's not Kurt Russell though.
Dressing goon meme.
Big Lebowski. Google it.
Aye.
Google Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. Well, he was not even a famous actor, and he was on a set, and he met his blonde or his wife now
And he's been with her.
on a set, and the one of the filmographers, Tina photo.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Bridges.
Tina photo of them when they very first spoke to each other.
Aye.
And they got married and had kids and
Aye.
50 year on, still the same dame. And he got sent the photo and he's like, oh my God, this is the first.
Aye.
That's me coming up to you asking you out. Again,
Aye.
the very first time they spoke to each other. And he's still weird ass day.
That's old school again, because folk nowadays, relationships are finished within for son sma. In them days,
Let's not get through there.
No
Aye.
depth.
Aye.
That's why I used to get work on. No depth.
The first roadblock, right, that's enough.
Aye.
Okay.
yeah.
If you can't get through, you need to go through 100 roadblocks to keep a marriage going. You do.
at least.
Again, it's fucking full of challenges, especially you get kids and that's
Oh.
challenging, and then mortgages and bills and all that shit, Ken.
Somebody thinks, you see that folk, we're having a hard time together. So we decide to have a kid.
Aye, I know. That's a belter, isn't it?
Oh, man.
Yeah, like fit planet you on.
You think you had problems afore?
Aye.
Holy smokes.
Wait till this kid turns up.
Aye.
Oh my God, you've never experienced anything like this before.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly.
Shed, Mug of Truth? Or do you want me to go with mine? Or
Is it acceptable to pour drinks, alcoholic drinks, in the wrong glasses? So, you're in a pub, pint of tenants, please, mate. I never pulls out a Guinness glass. Tenants into a Guinness glass.
Nah. That would fuck up my...
Nah.
It's not acceptable.
It's no good, is it?
It's either... Did you say tenants?
Tenants.
A tenant's either goes in the tenant's glass or just a glass with nothing on it.
Clear.
Aye. Can I put in a Stella glass?
Nah. It just fucks everything up, does it?
Aye, it does. Like,
And I think that's poor barmanship.
aye, 100%. I agree.
I didn't think that's ever happened to me.
If that happens to me,
I'd ask to change your glass.
I'm not going back to that bar.
That's an amateur. That's an amateur bartender.
Yeah, it's got to be same
Pint
glass,
of
innit?
Guinness in a tenant's glass.
Well, here's a question for you, Shed. I see a pint of tenants. I'd give a pint of tenants, but there's no tenants glasses. I've only got Stella glasses. If you wait 5 minutes, there's you look over and there's a table with that much in it. Would you wait
I think
to get it in the right
I
glass?
think I probably would.
Aye.
Either that or gives a bottle of Prony.
I'll wait. Quick bottle while you
Quick bottle while you're waiting for that glass to come back over.
Save it for me.
See, when it's finished, wash it, put a pint and give me
But
a
then they should have enough glass.
Should have.
Should do
Aye.
that. It's poor. It's amateur pubbish.
Aye.
Same way I've seen folk in ciders in a pint glass, but obviously no marked. Is that all right?
Cider in
Aye.
an unmarked pint
Unmarked
glass.
glass,
That
that's fine.
glass is fine. But you couldn't have cider in a tenant's glass.
No.
No.
Or you couldn't have tenants a strongbow glass.
No.
No.
That would be double, would it?
Oh, I'd be double whammy.
Aye.
Even
Or
a
a
different
Stella
drink.
glass would be terrible because you get that proper Stella glasses, don't you?
Aye.
For it's like
The Belgian kind of snag.
yeah.
I've got a buck
They're good.
of them.
I've got a buck of them, I know, it's fine. Gives it a good aeration.
24 of them.
Have you?
Do you think they should go back to in the pubs? The jug glasses.
Oh,
with the dimples.
Dimples. I've got in it. No, my dad's got in
I've
it.
got you in. Pint jug.
Aye. It'd be fine.
Skull.
Classics.
Yeah, bit of
Skull on the
damage.
side.
But if Oren comes out in a round glass, kind of like, say you get a port instead of nip glass.
That's not right either.
No, it should
Port
be in a
glass.
port glass.
Sherry and a sherry
glass. Wine in a wine glass.
Correct.
Round bits.
Imagine a wine. And I got a wine glass, so I just put it in a pint glass.
Oh, you know.
See,
Brandy.
These sort of things would never have bothered you when you were 18. Eh?
Nah, never.
But see, as you get older, these things
Matter.
do matter, do they? They do matter.
Of course they matter. But see, if he was 18, just keep my drink.
On in.
Just have it get served.
Just get that on the same glass.
On the same glass.
Or you saying that kid, it was just the cheapest mixer. Limeade 29p.
Limeade. Sounds limeade.
Limeade.
Pineapple lid. Just on it.
Just Oring a litre bottle so I can pour half it out and pour it.
And then you were drinking it, bulking it.
But then you got so far down, you topped it up.
That was hard going.
Oh, it
But you
was.
fished the.
Oh, fuck, aye. 6 tens and a half bottle.
Mine out about school, me fell asleep in the hell.
Fucking hell.
I mean, the first time I got into White Heather, I can't know, I was 14 or something, and you just thought I was hard necking Ahan, so it was Calders, mind the Calders. I just get it as soon as I got it, just down the hill thing. Did that about 6 times, straight into the White Heather. I was doing a piss, and it just came up in the fucking urinal.
Aye.
So it was coming out, it was like pure Calders, it was cold, and it was not even hate again. Usually when you're sick, it's hate. This was cold.
Didn't do long enough.
And Rennick came in when I was spewing in the fucking
Urinal.
You shut yourself.
and he whacked me with the back of head
Aye.
and kicked me up the ass. Get the fuck out of here!
If you ever want to see underage drinkers, it's necking drinks in it.
Aye.
Total giveaway.
Or you come in and can I get a
Right.
pint of beer?
Aye. And I was like, or stunning gun. Go on, you go.
I
Mind
mind
sweeping at the end of the night.
Aye, oh aye.
I mind being an underage and pretending to have work conversations. But I was still at school.
I was there in the Comiston Club, was it?
Oh, fuck it.
Comiston
You
Club.
didn't hate to fake in there.
No.
No. You just signed
Oh,
it.
look, he's 12. Do you want a pint? Aye.
It's like walking into a crash.
It used to be the same at
Full
football
pit.
club when it was
Was that? Aye. Well, they went.
Friday nights. Oh my god, it was like 4th, 5th, and 6th year was in there.
Aye.
Fucking laugh.
Aye. Ace.
They've made a hood of money though.
Oh god, the place was bouncing.
I
every
reckon far
Friday
I got the money at that age.
night. Oh, it was a
Paper
pound a
round.
pint. kid.
Paper room.
2 paper rounds.
Paper room and stealing your dinner.
Getting money for your dinner, but no spending it. on
Spending
dinner.
it.
Aye. Starving yourself for a week to get a session at the weekend. Like. Aye.
10 lammy bammy got you through a hell wick.
Aye. 10 lammy barmy and the weekend get a fucking Labatt's or a Foster's or
Bad size.
Do the Vicky wines and
Aye.
4 case cider.
Hovering about outside Vicky Wines looking for something to buy a drink. Hand out in the middle of the road. Come here.
I was like, what, out of me?
Hiding up the lane.
Is that the same boy that got us drink, man?
Abdi would buy you drink back in the day.
Aye, Abdi would.
Used to hover outside the Union for folk to buy you drink in the Vicky wine.
Here's a good question. Would you buy underagers drink now?
No chance.
No.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be too feared that something
Something happened to him,
and
exactly.
go back to me.
I bet if I was 20 and the loons were 16, I maybe a different story. So that's the kind of ages they were at with them.
maybe, yeah.
They were in a 40s buying us drink.
But nobody bad in Ireland. Aye, no bother for you in.
Aye. As long as I got a 5 or a 10 out
Couple of
themselves.
tennis themselves. I thought that was it.
We'll meet you doing this, the swimming pool or something. Open the boot, just fall a drink.
Or they just come straight and just hand it to you.
Used to go doing it all the way like in a butcher. So it can the Vicky wine, but should see you in a reflection of a celebration.
Maitland's.
Maitland's at the time.
And the windy was right back
Right
off
back,
the road.
For a carpet.
For the carpet.
Fell asleep
Door
in there
out.
a few times. Aye.
Fucking hell.
So, no, it's criminal to put
It's
it wrong.
poor pubbage.
Aye, yeah. Even at home, I like to have a proper beer glass when I'm having a beer.
I was drinking a proper pint glass
Aye.
weekend.
Yeah. My mug of truth is, I mentioned it on Sunday, got a few coins, bit hot up about. It's when you're hoovering, do you hoover into a room or hoover out a room?
Then I can make it.
When you text it, I just had no thought process in it at all.
I can if I actually do.
I
Yeah.
do it enter rooms.
I
Through the
hoover
doorway
in.
and
I hoover in now.
Do you? Aye.
Aye.
Definitely. That's it.
100%.
'Cause-
Then you get out of the room.
But some of the white coins say they go to the farthest point in a room, then hoover out a room.
Stupid.
They fair.
You
You go to the furthest point.
Farthest
and then
point.
Hoover out.
So you're walking backwards.
Aye.
That's females' logic for you.
Yeah.
Aye.
Just
Why-
straight
why-
in.
You want to look. Ken, you want to go in.
That's logical thinking.
You only do that if you're mopping a flea.
Mop for the
Correct.
farthest
Aye, because
point
you're not
back.
walking your wheat flea.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Aye.
Aye.
But
But you-
Hoovering's
and you swipe it for the farthest point it was.
Exactly.
Aye.
To the door. But when you're hoovering, you just go straight in.
Aye. Totally agree.
I hoover in and out.
How can you do it?
So you double yourself
double-
in case
double
you've missed
myself.
bits.
Aye.
I would maybe do that.
Aye.
Oh, yeah, I've seen myself do that.
Aye.
Aye.
Way back, but you go in.
You're not stuttering
You don't
away.
lift it. No.
Then I lift the hoover
Back
all
to the
way
back
forward
corner.
and start.
No, but you can just hit the hoover on and go into the farthest corner, then
Nah.
hoover salute.
No.
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 Hoover in that corner. All the way.
Because I think some carpets, I like to like drills. See the drills in the
So you
carpet.
can see.
Wembley.
So you
must
can
have a
see
big living
how
room.
you've been.
So I Abdi's hoover out.
Aye.
No,
Hoover
hoover
in.
in.
Hoover in.
in.
Hoover
And
in.
maybe just a quick in a while, just like bits you maybe missed. Ken.
Aye.
Sweep out. Mop out.
It's Hoover in.
Aye.
That's
That's
What's
correct.
That's
what's
correct.
called
That's-
hoovering. Hoover in.
Hoover in.
It's ING.
That's what's called hoovering.
Hoovering in Doric.
Hoover in.
It's not even hoovering though, is it?
it's
Hoover's like
vacuum cleaning.
aye. Hoover got it nailed because it's like a
Aye.
fucking it's a brand, isn't it?
Aye.
It's vacuum cleaning, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoovering.
Hoover's a
And you standing in one place, back and forth, like a fan, then move back, or you and then move all the time.
I'm on the move.
I'm on the move.
I'm like a fan.
Are you?
I do the fan.
I'm a fan.
Function, aye.
I'm a
Neither
fan.
a Hoover a lot. I'm just picking you. My wife's listening. I go, when's the last time you picked up a fucking Hoover?
Hoover made. How does a Hoover made?
I quite enjoy hoovering.
Fitz your Hoover.
Kind of Hoover have you got? What?
It's Henry.
Henry. We've it. You can't beat a Henry.
I've Henry on a
You
Dyson.
can't beat.
And if it?
Dyson.
A Dyson.
I've got a little Dyson for a quickly handheld for crumbs in the sofa.
Crumbs on the sofa.
Aye. Aye.
You can't beat the Henry, can you?
You should have been eating in the sofa.
Eh? I do. I'm a golf
bis-
shoes on the
I'm a
sofa.
biscuits and crisps
On
on
the
the
sofa.
sofa.
On the
I don't get
sofa.
my supper on the sofa.
Didn't
but
you?
no
Supper-
way,
no, it's
supper's
nice.
at the table.
Aye.
So you're hearing bugs of crisps at the kitchen table.
Table.
No, I'd hate my upstairs. Maybe I wouldn't. I
Why are you
wouldn't.
talking
Yeah.
food
Oh,
Your
no.
bedroom.
No,
my
bedroom.
office.
No, you're sitting a Saturday night watching
Saturday
a
night,
film
aye.
or TV.
I wouldn't eat.
Eh?
I wouldn't hit
That's the
snaps.
time you eat.
That's the time you eat.
That's the time you eat your
Dips
golf
and like
shite.
shite.
Settle down to watch your night
Aye.
time entertainment
Aye.
with your
Bag
golf.
of- bag of crisps in the middle.
Aye.
Dip.
Somebody help themselves.
Help.
We would.
Okay.
Well, I'll maybe have some crisp things, but I would probably wait for we were fly later on.
Fly cup.
You're not having a fly cup, Michael. Supper.
No, but
Fly cup's like fucking afternoon, isn't it?
no, we have fly before our bed. Kind of.
That's not a fly though,
That's
is
not a
it?
fly.
That's just a nighttime snack.
Nighttime snack.
That's a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Aye, fly.
No.
So
Yeah,
aye.
a night fly.
And you're hearing that in your office.
You hear that in your office?
No, here in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
So you just sit watching no Saturday night telly with no snacks.
No, or maybe have a drink.
So is this a sentence that you
hell.
right? We're gonna get here, fly and go to bed.
Probably.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Whoa.
You're getting weird as
Something fucking
what's
right with you. I've never heard of Abdi sits doing a Saturday night with their golf.
No.
You still have a bite?
Aye.
Vape.
New and again when I'm out drinking.
See, that's vapes coming out. It's you're getting cauliflower lung.
Oh, aye.
It's supposed to be worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse
Ken
than
I was gonna
popcorn
happen,
lung.
eh? Popcorn, that's what it is. Cauliflower. That's a lungs, isn't it? They're lungs. Here you go.
Here's the name.
Cauliflower
Here's the name of
lung.
the pod.
Cauliflower lung. Lungs.
There's the name of the pod.
Cauliflower lung. I thought, wow, was that new?
Is that you? Let me up.
Popcorn.
I was
that's
believing
exactly what it is. Popcorn.
That vape's got to be good for you, Michael.
No, no chemicals is good for you.
No, true.
No.
No.
It's just sometimes it's the crowd you're in, is it? Again, like if I was with you boys, be fine.
Aye.
But if I was with another crowd of boys and nobody's, I end up here.
Shows you we're a good influence.
Good loons, as you see.
Aye, good loons. Aye. Must be we've been pals for near 40 years. Aye. So Hoover in
Hoover and
Yeah.
and Hoover out.
This is nae the right crowd for speaking about hoovering.
Nah.
No.
We are nae experts.
We're not experts.
So about hoovering the stairs, you downstairs or upstairs?
I doubt
Hoover
it.
up.
Hoover up.
Aye.
Well,
Oh, definitely up.
Aye, up.
Okay.
It's a pain in the ass hoovering a
Aye,
stair.
fuck.
That's why I built a bungalow. That's why I hoover a stair.
Yeah.
Come on, last time.
Very extreme, just as near Hoover a stair, is it?
I think I've hoovered stairs maybe twice in my tenure, me personally.
Aye.
Aye.
Kev, I think would be handy a back hoover. So you're not trailing about a hoover.
Like you're a fucking
'Cause
Ghostbuster.
I was topples.
That's when you lose a rag in it with Henry in it.
Like if
when it
you
gets
got-
tangled up.
You need to get like a backpack. So
I want
it
a cleaning
gets
company to say
souped
that.
into the
Shout.
backpack.
Strap a Henry on.
Strap on Henry.
Strap on Henry.
Wouldn't it be comfortable though? It would take me something comfortable with it.
Aye. Because I've got an upright Hoover. It's a shark. And
Oh, aye.
in the attachment for the... It's a such small bit of hose, Ken.
Okay.
But sometimes I have to go and get using mealy for the stairs.
Oh, you got meow.
A fit?
Is that what the proper name is?
I presume so. It's spelled like that, isn't it?
It is Mealy. M-I-E-L-E.
Aye.
It's Mealy.
Yeah.
Mealy wash machines. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye.
Meow.
Meow.
I tell you.
Zip. So right, we'll move on to the fantasy this week. Update only. How many games left? Three. Three games
Close, man.
left.
Close.
Top five. Here we go. In fifth position, JCFC John Cameron 2358. In fourth position, Nickel Mayer United 2366. In third position, Liam Lonsdale LLFC 2372. In second position, Lee McPherson FC McPersey 2374. And in first position, Neil Chapman 2379.
Come back to the pack.
It's in a mare this week.
Aye.
Chappers.
You're picking 39 points between. No, sorry. 21 points. Top 5.
21 between the top.
Anybody's.
That's Omdi's.
Fucking Rob. Oh, he's a bit too,
He's
aye.
too far.
Too far away, but Robo's come up.
Robo's still there. It's 59 points. You never know. He had 70 points at the weekend.
70 points.
2-0 Inter.
Is it?
Is it? Oof.
Half time.
Jesus.
Here's us no interest in Champions League either.
Italian football shite.
I know.
I Cove Queen of South's first legs tonight, and
Score?
0-0.
No.
First half Elgin on 4-2.
To
Elgin? Oh,
That's Elgin. So
Bishop.
they're in
that's
big
not
trouble.
okay. Buy me a coffee this week. I think there's been a couple. Here we go. Someone bought us 4 coffees. Love the pod. Keep up the good work. Mark Taylor, age 446 months.
I'm going to hate workout.
cheers, Mark.
Shed Hater 22. Yep, Shed, you never fail to annoy me. Just joking, lads. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Gary Conn bought us 4 coffees. Nae got any stupid runs to promote this year, but here's 4 coffees. Buy yourselves a new picnic rug or something. See you at the golf. Cheers, Gary.
Cheers, Gary.
Surely managed to buy a new tartan rug. So thanks to everybody who's bought us a coffee this
Cheers,
week.
folks.
And if you want to leave us a
Cheers,
message
folks,
and
aye.
buy us a coffee, just here.
So it's
Buy me a
37,
coffee.
37 and a half.
Aye.
37 and a half.
That's brilliant. That.
Good stuff, lads.
Like
46 months.
I'm not shitting you, right? I went home and was doing reels, and someone come up about fucking 60 odd months. Like,
Aye.
I'm sure that phone fucking.
They listen to you.
hears
They listen to you.
All the time.
Fucking mental.
All
Like.
the time. You better stop sucking about this murderer stuff.
I know.
Ken, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You're not even done anything.
Aye. We think.
Well,
Imagine being sentenced to jail. Like in America, it's like life, no parole.
Okay, I know.
That's you finished.
Aye, done.
As a person, really, is it? I would rather get a death sentence.
I would. I would.
You're just thinking, what's the point then?
Aye.
Because how much hidings are you going to get inside?
Well, that's it.
You know what I mean?
But if you're sentenced to that, you probably deserve it. Ken, you need to do something pretty heinous. Unless it's you get wrongly convicted, Ken. Imagine that.
That'd be fully worse.
That's even worse. Like, They say it's better to
Good bit of
have.
coin if we come out like.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
you do
better to
again.
have. It's better to have 10 folk, 9 guilty folk go free than one person be wrongly convicted.
Aye.
So they say.
So they say.
Run up past me again.
It's better to have 9 folk that are guilty, nae get convicted, than
have
one person falsely convicted. that's just what they say, innit?
All right.
Because the justice systems, well, it's guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty.
No, if it's a burden, it's got to be beyond a reasonable doubt. The Crown have to prove
Aye.
that you're guilty. You didn't have to prove that you're not guilty.
Aye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we finish off, question last week: first player in the Premier League to score a hat trick with 3 different Premier League clubs.
Oh, I said Bellman, it's not him.
Nobody can.
I said Anelka.
I thought Anelka was a good shout.
It was Kevin Campbell.
Campbell.
Was it?
Everton,
Everton,
Arsenal,
Arsenal.
Forest.
Forest.
This week's question is a bit more long-winded. So obviously, after listening to Stick to Football, Ruud Gullit being the first Dutch manager in the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
There's been 11 Dutch managers in the Premier League. Name them all.
Oh, aye. You want us to name names off the top of our head?
There you go.
Koeman,
Mm-hmm.
De Boer,
Mm-hmm.
Slot.
Aye.
Ten Hag.
Aye.
Van Bronckhorst.
no.
Southampton. Did you think Southampton?
Van Bronckhorst, no.
Okay.
Dutch.
Strong.
Oh, Dick Advocate.
Aye. Sunderland. Yeah, think about it. We'll get back to you next week. Right, plans this week before we finish off. And Savage. Also got a wedding on Friday and I'm away on a stagger on Monday.
Aye,
So
quite quiet this week.
Quite.
you'll get somebody in next week or just manage you 3 years?
Oh, you're one next week, yeah?
Aye.
We'll do something.
We'll manage something. So I'll cobble together some shite.
Aye. Good stuff, lads. Well, yeah, good week.
Adios.
Take it easy.
See you,
Bye,
bye.
bye, 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 bye.
No me moleste mosquito, no me moleste mosquito, no me moleste mosquito. Why don't you go home? No me moleste mosquito, let me eat my burrito. No me moleste mosquito, why don't you go home?